The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I am the luscious DM Leigh Joseph Bridge and I am joined today by the lion-hearted Hayden Marshall, the lackadaisical Adam Baker.
I know.
That's not a word.
This is the learned Joseph Dodds, the loathsome Tim Clark, and the laughable Graham Pell.
Wait, there we go. Hi, Tim.
So, on last week's episode, our group travelled through the Neverwinter Woods and then found their way to Gauntlegrim, where they indulged in various things, drinking. They went back to their room. Adam tried to murder someone. Still more time in the room. And Adam got caught because he's an idiot.
He was a rude dwarf.
He was a rude dwarf. So Adam thought, you know what? To hell with subterfuge. Fog cloud. I'll try and stab him. And he's now currently in dwarf prison, and that is where we're going to pick up. So, guys, Adam's in prison. Hayden, you've been to visit him.
Mm-hmm. It's still night time, which is weird.
It's still about that time.
So is Hayden back in the tavern with us?
Hayden, are you back? Hayden, are you back in the tavern with the?
Adam.
Hayden, are you back in the tavern?
So what's he done then?
What do you mean?
Adam. Assuming that's where he went.
No, I wanted to just double check something with the forge. Actually, I was inquiring if I could possibly have something made. Why? What have you heard?
Oh, he got arrested.
That doesn't surprise me.
Joe sent him a message. He got arrested.
He's in jail.
He tried to bullshit at first, saying about something about a necromancer, then Joe said, you sure?
Yeah, apparently some guy named Wolvar Stoneshield. He said he was a necromancer and had to die, but
So
I'm pretty sure that was nonsense.
Yeah.
He's been here
Things about
not
stuff.
even an hour and he's tried to murder someone.
Yep.
Yeah,
Quite on
this
brand,
is-
really.
Well, you've been there a few hours.
Yeah.
But it's not a day.
My mistake.
It's not a day.
That makes all
So-
the difference. We can understand.
Give him some credit.
Got for at least 1
Do
hour.
we know why? That seems very. I mean, I know it's Adam, but
Nope.
it seems
No,
quite
it's-
odd.
No idea.
But then
He
again-
said about saving them to me or not.
No.
No. No, he seemed very vague that
That
this
was
guy
what
just...
Hayden got when he
That's
used
right, yeah.
potion wine reading.
But then
Yeah,
again,
just had
consider
to
the last
kill this guy for some reason.
dwarven city we were in, where we told the whole, don't barge, he probably tried to do something stupid by trying to buy an axe for a single copper or something.
Mm.
Put it this way, so far we've not been taken to a king under duress or whatever it is.
So is he still in prison now?
I'm assuming so. Yeah, he's not here.
Oh, here they come.
Oh, here they are.
Okay, everyone against the wall, hands up.
Assume position.
Hello there!
Hello.
Just so that you know, tomorrow morning, it's a bit late now, but tomorrow morning the king has requested your presence in his hall. I hope you have a good night. Is there anything else you need?
No, is this correct for how we should be standing?
I mean, mostly we just stand normally, but whatever you surface folk get.
Oh, sorry.
we don't really like to judge.
Sorry, I've been to dwarven towns before and we've...
Less friendly.
Which dwarven town you been to?
Less dwarven, more...
It wasn't a dwarven, Tim. It wasn't a dwarven town.
No, it was Duragar. Sorry, my bad. Where are we now?
How dare you
Gracklestug.
compare the Durgar shit to here?
Gauntlegrim. Gracklestug. It's not. It's all right. It's not standing anymore.
It's gone. So you're fine.
They had an
That's the best
accident.
place for them.
Yeah,
They had
there's
an
something you can
accident.
do for us.
Right.
One of our companions apparently has gone and got himself arrested.
Oh, I heard of that, yeah.
Any information?
Hey?
Is he alive
Yeah.
still?
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
He's currently in jail
Any reason why?
because he broke the law.
Which laws in particular?
Yeah.
The laws on attacking dwarves of the city.
Yeah, that's
That
okay.
sounds about
Now,
right.
where we're at in a minute is it's his word against the victim. The guards that saw it couldn't really see because there was some kind of build-up of steam or something. But as it stands, it's his word against.
So the victim's still alive,
the victim,
yes?
Aye, the victim's still alive.
Oh, at least he hasn't killed him.
But like I say, as it stands, it's his word against your friends, and unfortunately your friend's the one in jail because, well,
He's
hate
not the
to be a
victim.
racist, he's not the victim and he's not a dwarf, so
Don't worry, we understand perfectly.
aye.
Got you.
That's probably the best place for him at the moment.
Aye. So, anything else I can get you? Or,
Now, where have
you're
we got to
into-
go tomorrow? Are we being escorted or do we have to find our
we'll,
own?
we'll come pick you
Send
up.
a carriage.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Send a minecart.
Aye, we'll get a minecart
Yep.
for you to go there, yeah.
Okay.
If that's what you want. I mean, it's only like 100 yards away, but we can get a
However
minecart.
you feel best.
Aye, well, we'll probably just walk then.
Okay.
It's going to be a
Okay, thank you
ceremony.
very much.
Is there any?
Your name, sorry?
My name?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a name.
It's a good one too.
It's, there it is. 3, 2, 1. Jorban.
Jorban. Thank
Yep.
you, Jorban.
Is there any sort of because we're meeting a king and all that? Is there any protocol we have to follow? So do we have to like take 4 steps and bow, like to meet him
Yeah,
or
we
anything?
wouldn't like to offend your
Would we
king.
would walk in and go, all right, mate, or do we have to?
Well,
what do we do?
as far as protocol goes for King Bruenor, don't
He seems
attack
pretty
him.
We certainly won't.
No.
And don't insult him.
Treat him with respect.
Got ya.
I think we can do
Aye.
that.
We can do that.
Well, as long as you don't, as long as you're not assassins, you're
No.
sure you'll be fine.
No, we are certainly not assassins.
Yeah, if anything, our friend who's currently in a prison cell is enough evidence to prove that if we were, we're not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. Well, like I say, you guys aren't under any kind of watch or anything. Just
Good to know.
Okay.
That sounds
He,
suspicious.
Yeah.
your friend is well. I think King Brunor's going to have a word with him at some point anyway.
Okay.
He'll decide what's going to happen.
Good.
Good.
Right.
Right.
Thank
If there's
you.
nothing else, I'll see you in the morning.
We will do.
If he does
Thank
die,
you,
can
Jordan.
you send his stuff to us because we can use it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
I
I'm not gonna lie,
don't think it's going to be a case of him dying.
We
If
are.
if he's managed to kill,
Any
the
money,
poor fellow
potions,
that-
you know, magic weapons,
He's
that sort of thing.
I mean, if he was to die, I'd feel pretty insulted if he wasn't there to see it.
Yeah.
Mm. I think we are technically his next of kin, right?
like I
In
say,
this realm, yeah.
I can't speak for King Bruenor, but I just know that he is an honourable man. And your friend, yes, he attacked a dwarf, or allegedly attacked a dwarf. But you know, dwarf's still walking around. We're a hardy folk. I can't imagine he's going to kill him or anything.
Cool. Just as long as there's no grudges or anything like that.
No.
Good.
Well, like I say, I can't speak for King Bruenor.
Good to know.
Right.
Thanks very much.
I shall see you in the morning.
Bye.
And he
Good night.
heads out of the room.
Are we
You
resting
guys
now?
resting up for the night?
Yeah.
So we're
have a
definitely
long rest.
being watched right now then. Yeah.
I
So
assume
Adam,
so.
how
Well,
many
you
rooms?
might be. If it's magical, I'm fine.
How many rooms have we got?
You
Well,
are in
like-
jail.
I don't know.
So next
Got a
morning,
room
How many rooms have we got to stay in?
in-
it's like
a
one
room.
big room.
Oh.
Okay.
Have I actually got my stuff on me in jail? Or am I been like,
No, you've
No.
been stripped of all your arms.
okay.
Well,
You're armless.
Yeah.
in the morning,
And you are manacled as well.
in the morning,
Hands
does
and
he
feet.
drop the soap?
Well, it's fine. It's a dwarf prison. They won't be able to reach us.
It'd be more a case
thought
of,
it'd be the-
can you pick that up? You're closer.
Actually, no, that's bad. In every prison film, they always walk up and punch the biggest guy in the yard.
That's you.
That's
though.
me by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many beatings.
So, get up.
Or I'd be like king of the prison.
You can have breakfast,
I do my normal
nice.
ritual sort of thing.
dwarfy breakfast.
Pass
you
water
have your
breathing on
little
everyone, just in
Uh,
case.
Get up.
Is that a ritual that you can get that?
So every day.
Why the fuck?
It lasts 24 hours. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. So you don't drown in your sleep.
Exactly.
What happens though if it's a good job you haven't done that, Adam? Actually, because what if they decide to do a trial type like a witch, where if they
trial by
dunk
water.
him and he doesn't die as a witch who's guilty?
You have to dispel it quickly. So yeah, we're all fine. Beyond
Your plan to get me out of a witch trial is to drown me.
yeah,
Nothing
Well,
short of like a
Well, if you
revivify.
die, then you're obviously not guilty.
it's fine. I've got a scroll of feigned death, so we can smuggle out your body without them knowing.
So, you guys there in the morning, the guards come and pick you all up.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Good.
They march you the 100 yards to the large throne room,
Impressive.
and
It doesn't feel like we're under arrest, does it?
I think
no,
we're
you're not under
we're
arrest. It's
still
more
on
that
the
you're just being
guests.
It's more just
escorted
paranoid.
because you
So we
are
don't get
quite
lost.
important.
Yes.
Make sure those assassins don't get us. I hear there's been some attacks recently in the city.
Wasn't me.
Totally was.
There were two different songs.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mashup there.
Look how
But
two of you started singing along before he pointed it out.
but the best thing about it is, it worked. we could be onto something.
Do you mean we? It was me.
Yeah, but you know, you're a representative of Huntinghawks, so technically we own the rights to it now.
And I have the software.
We can rebuild it. So, you're taken to a mighty hall in which a red-haired dwarf of fierce and proud demeanour sits upon a massive stone throne, flanked by a number of guards and advisors. Although a long stone table has been set to one side, laid out with refreshments, there do not appear to be any other guests. Guests?
Yes.
Guests. Guests! Welcome, friends! Sorry, that's not his voice. Welcome, friends, says the king. Welcome, friends. Oh, lose
So it's the pudding king.
I've a mind to know about the rumblings and rumours about goings on in the depths outside my city. If you can relate to me what you know, we can talk about what you might want to do next.
Well, I can tell you what we don't want to do.
Of course.
And that
Yeah.
is
Do exactly
go
that,
anywhere
Yeah.
near the Underdark ever again.
Yeah, just block it all up. Forget about the lower half of your city. Don't go down there. It's
It's a
mental.
write-off, basically.
yeah.
The simple
Yeah.
solution is this city may be of whole like ancestral homes and all that, but that is no good if it's going to be destroyed and your people are going to die. Better to move your people than stay in the city and die.
You're right. And then everything that's down there comes through Gondolgrim.
Well,
The problem
Not if
is that it's not just the Underdark. Nowhere is safe.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Tell me, right, talk me through what has happened.
Okay, right. So
Fill me in on the details.
starts off with
okay,
Demigorgon.
we'll start
Let's-
off. Hang on. We'll
the
start
short
off
version.
at the beginning.
No, the short.
First of all-
the short version, Tim. We haven't got time.
The short version is okay. We were captured by Drow. We were put in a prison.
They
We went-
don't care about us. They just want to know how
Yeah.
it's going to affect them.
Okay. We managed to escape. We went to Sluberdlock. That no longer exists due to
Still
Demogorgon.
safe.
No,
We went there.
let- just tell me everything, because there might be an.
Okay.
He died. We went across a big lake. Some people died. Demogorgon showed up again. Made it to Gauntle. No, that's Gauntle Grim. Gracklestug. They're not very nice. They wanted us out. The king down there was a little bit mad. We left there. We went to the Neverlight Grove. I went back. Tried to overthrow the king. Left. Demogorgon showed up. That no longer stands. Went back to Neverlight Grove. Met up with these guys. Went to Blingden Stone. Now
we've
we've
got some
out
demons in
something.
them.
Oh, there's some more demons as well.
Right, that's all.
Basically,
You just said little things there.
Okay. The
So many
Underdark
things.
is currently being infested with cultists and the actual visages of Demogorgon.
Yes, Demogorgon
For a
appears to be
start.
following me around.
Jubilex
I
is
think that's
also
correct.
involved. She's also very, how do we say, intertwining with also Zdogtimov's presence being there as well. We've also heard things of Baphomet, Yanogu. These are all.
Grass.
Grass is also
yeah.
in there. We've had some incursion
The whole
of
gang,
orcas,
basically.
but that's also being on the surface. All these things are coming through. The only ones we haven't come across yet are the likes of like Frazer Blue that we are aware of. But these things are happening over the space of, well,
Last few months.
less than that, yeah.
Right.
my advice is Leave the city. Don't just leave the city. Leave the plane.
We have seen them with
Right.
our own eyes.
Yep.
They are
Yeah.
walking this plane.
Yep.
They are planning something on this plane. Some of them are
They're planning
seem
something.
to be. Some of them planning to be fighting each other for the space that they have, which
Yeah.
That sounds more like it.
that's fine.
Oh, there's a wedding.
we can let them.
Two of
fight.
them are getting married.
But it's the things like the ones we haven't seen or we haven't heard of that worries us, because we don't know what they're planning, what they're doing. But the fact that Demogorgon is just going from town to town, arriving, raising hell and leaving.
Yeah, appears to be whatever town
That
I
seems
go
to be
to.
that seems to be his MO.
Yeah, so we've been to 2 out of 3 places that are now nothing but rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There is a wedding that's happening between Sugutumov and I don't remember the name. I wasn't feeling very well that day. So
The
you
giant
guys are-
fungus tree underground.
Which,
Wait. Got it somewhere. Carry on.
given her MO, the Neverlight Grove, and then being obviously more loosely
Duplex?
attached to her kin, whether she's planning on just then expanding herself across these creatures. They have ways of getting from one place to another very quickly, so whether she's planning on getting to multiple places at once. Jublex, obviously they shared space. I think he just wants to devour everything. There was an individual called the Pudding King that was
That was Blingtonstone.
bringing together all different types of oozes.
Oramicus is who Zuctama is getting supposedly married to,
Right.
we've-
Okay.
which is a giant underground fungus. It's
And if
under
you're thinking
the
of going down
somewhere
there
on the
and dispatching the demons, isn't that the whole point of they can't die here? All they do is just like go back to their own plane, and they'll come back even more
We
mass.
know, yeah, but it takes time. We know also as well an individual
That's
that
what
we
time they've
were
got.
loose acquaintances with whilst in Gracklestorm turns out to be a succubus in disguise who's working for
The golden dress.
Gratz, we believe.
Well, that makes
That's
sense.
Mhm.
That's due to a vision that our friend here had. And he's also had visions as well of individuals chanting the name of Baphomet, but we've not
Right.
come across anything with him yet.
Do you know, by chance, the source of the demons?
Possibly.
Apparently,
Yeah,
a
maybe Phil Rain, the drowned sorcerer.
sorcerer,
Never heard of a drow sorcerer called Phil Rain.
No.
May not have been a sorcerer though.
it might not, well, a drow
Or any drow called
was, apparently, so what we've heard very little of, was responsible with opening a plane, or it was something he was trying to do that went wrong, whether that just tore
Or very right.
or very right, and it's just made a hole and they've just seen it as a way of getting through.
Have you heard of a House Misrin?
Aye.
They're the ones that wanted us.
They're the ones that
Mhm.
captured us, and there was, I can't
Aye,
remember
well, I
what,
wouldn't expect it to be anyone else.
but there was a, what was her name?
The issue is that they captured
Elvira.
us from a
Elvira.
plane that they shouldn't normally have any kind of access to.
Elvira,
Which is
who
worrying.
was one
What
of
do you
the front women for the individuals there, was at one point in an encounter was suddenly dispatched from what looked to be, for lack of a better term, a metallic robotic spider-looking creature that pulled it through the portal and then vanished.
We're not of this plane
Now,
by the way.
No.
to the best of our
What plane are
knowledge,
you from?
It's called Earth.
We call it Earth.
That's
The plane of Earth.
Not the
Think of it-
elemental plane.
think of it as the prime
Joe
material
may be the
plane,
best
but
one to
with
explain
science rather than magic.
It's
Alright.
it's a far removed prime material plane from this one.
Okay.
Self-contained from everything else.
Mm.
There's no magic
there is-
there. There's
there's-
no dwarves, no elves, nothing like that. It's
There is
just
various
humans.
animals, but none
That
to this
sounds
extreme,
boring.
and there is only one race.
Right.
We don't have elves.
What happened to all
or-
the other races?
They never even. They never
existed.
even. Well,
What a backwards
we
world.
could
Yeah.
get into the point of at one point there was 2 sub races of our kind, and it was our side that won. But this is talking millions and millions of years ago.
Right.
They never existed in our world.
Okay.
Also, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
what I'm hearing
Yeah,
is
well, relate back.
the
Rambling
demon
mostly.
lords are walking, that's obvious.
Yep.
Yes, somehow they are out of the abyss.
You need to look at the camera.
Everyone at the same time.
Right. So, what needs to happen is the
I mean-
source of this needs to obviously be located.
Mm-hmm.
What you need is some
Demon
high-level
lords need to be-
adventurers to sort this out.
The demon lords need to be banished.
Which for the most part they seem to be doing. Some of them
Dispatching
each
themselves,
other, which is
maybe.
a fight that we don't have to be involved with.
But the problem with the demon lords is they are chaos incarnate.
Yeah,
So that
but if
fight,
they can get rid of one, then that's one less that we
excellent.
have.
But that fight, how long do you think it'll be before it spreads across the surface here? Now I know you're not from this plane, so I don't expect you to hold any, love for the land.
We own property here, so we are somewhat invested in the well-being of this world.
Well,
So
there you go. So,
Still rather go home.
well, of course, but as long as those demon lords exist in this plane, everything's in danger.
You need every high-level wizard you can just to ward off the Underdark.
To ward off every single thing in the
You do
Underground.
realise
How long do you think that'll take, and how long do you think it'll last against that might of the demon
You
lords?
do realise that
Because not only that, if the demon lords are here, are there other demons?
possibly.
oh yeah, we've seen plenty of other
I mean,
demons.
yeah, we've got
Exactly.
lesser demons.
The demons are just going to keep coming and coming and coming, and nothing will withstand that.
You do realise as well that magic to kind of do that would require a lot of wizards with access to magic that's somewhat now no longer allowed. And if that kind of magic as
Some
well
high epic level
also
nonsense that we need here.
requires their own life force to withstand, it's not worth, for the sake of all wizards and sorcerers becoming dead.
You've not heard of Graven Hollow, have you?
Let me just check my internal notes because I don't
Snip
think
dip,
one
snip
name
dip,
is-
snip dip, dip
A
dip,
well-travelled adventurer.
The only reason I say this is because you are a butt.
They're a good
Excuse me, my king, but do you require a fisherman's friend?
I think I do.
It's fine, we'll just call up Driz, have a talk right back about it, and it'll all be sorted in like
It says,
200 pages.
hey, I've heard of Graven Hollow.
Yeah.
That's actually part of my plan.
Is it a place?
It is a place, yes.
Does it have some sort of
Temple anomaly there.
yeah?
I could say that, I don't really understand it myself.
So
What's
like
at
magic-
Graven
Is
Hollow?
it something
Yeah, what is
like
It's a library.
It's a library.
Oh.
Interesting.
My point is, look, you're free to do whatever you want.
Hooray.
I don't expect you to go down into the Underdark. I know I wouldn't want to. Thank you for the information. Over the next few days, I will be asking you again if you could please stay within Gottlegrim. I'll be asking you again for input on our plans.
Absolutely, Your Highness. We should ask for a consultancy fee.
Yes.
Got you.
Right. While you're here, you're staying for free, you can eat for free. Tonight we are having a feast.
Mm.
There's going to be
Sounds good.
various people here, from all over Faerun that I'd like you to meet, discuss with them some parts of plans maybe, just mingle, get to know them, a bit of networking,
Yeah,
So,
and that's business cards, coupons for the end.
Mm-hmm.
hey.
We should tell them about crisps.
So,
Oh, this would be a great banquet if there are only some crisps.
dun-dun-dun.
Cheez-Its and what's-its.
And you have to eat them like Mariah
Bit of
Carey.
fans.
Have you seen that advert?
Weird.
Just, nobody eats crisps like that. You just get a fucking handful
She's
of
Mariah
sugar.
Carey. She can eat them however she wants.
Properly. So,
Like a real human.
he sort of like stands up.
She's actually a doppelganger.
He stands up and he says, right, if there's nothing else,
Should we ask
And
about?
Bow politely, walk back,
Should
back,
we-
turn and walk.
right,
If that's how it's done.
I'll see you tonight.
He seemed like a kind and merciful king. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're all dicks.
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't do like slip him 50 gold pieces, but let him go.
If you haven't got
So
anything
then
else to
what's
do,
anyone-
we'll just fast track to
Yeah.
the
Execution.
Funeral.
Adam was a but no.
Adam was.
You assholes are not coming to my funeral.
You
Too
just
late.
I was going to say you don't have a fucking choice.
Look, if I'm allowed a last meal, I'm writing my will and testament in those mashed potatoes.
It's a very small list then, sure.
You would
It's amazing,
underestimate.
like from just Brooklyn Nine-Nine, going, more mashed potatoes!
The thing about that is, mashed potatoes are your last meal.
Yes.
All the mashed potatoes you can make.
Just mashed potatoes.
That's a good point. It's like,
It's
what's your last meal?
If you don't finish-
Every part, like all mashed potatoes on earth, and you just like eating it. It's like I've got to finish it.
If I don't finish it, I can't do it.
Damn it.
I don't know, if they offer me a last meal, you know,
By mashed
you ask
potatoes.
for a Tarrasque. Let's see them come up with that one.
Do you reckon if you get the right answer, they let you go? What's your last meal? And you say, I don't know, like vegan pizza. They go, that's the right answer. Well done, you may survive.
It's like a secret password,
Yeah.
like get out of execution free.
I don't want to get out of execution if I have to eat vegan pizza though. God, just kill me now.
He's got a point. I would rather die than eat
Anyway,
food.
right, we've gone off track here. So if we're all right, are we all right to
There's a
fast track, like fast forward to the feast?
Of Adam's.
Oh, before that, what you're wearing to the feast?
Oh hell.
Oh,
Because this is a fancy banquet.
Yeah, she's one of my formal robes, which are just my regular robes, but I've cleaned them up a bit.
I need some.
I'll
need
polish my
Prestidigitation.
using prestidigitation.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll polish up my
You need-
armour
need
and
some magical assistance.
So I would say
Have
probably
the-
have these simple leathers, but I'd have the hawk thing on. I've got my Titan thing there.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
sure like your branding's up to.
yeah, just put on the
What
And
are
there's
you
my
wearing?
helm.
yeah, and mine
Iron Hercules'
cover
cape.
that
Can I
covers my
change clothes in a...
I mean,
Set.
you're manacled.
covers my
No,
horrific
that's
scar and
I just
most of my
keep
face.
what I'm wearing then.
Yep.
Cool. I mean, you're not invited, so it's irrelevant.
Just gonna-
Don't know, but I'm just...
That's the entertainment. Execution live.
Dancing bear.
No, I'm just going to sit there. It's like, Henry the Eighth I am. Henry the Eighth I am I.
Need to get some like lenses built into it.
I have contact lenses. They're dailies, so if I use them once, I'm fine.
So, are we alright to fast forward to the feast?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
so you walk in there, it is, a large room, lots of people around, dwarven dignitaries, you see a few elves, blah, blah, blah. You can go around and mingle as
Yeah.
much as you want.
We'll mingle.
King Bruenor's there, and he says, "Oh, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad.
We're glad
please,
to be invited.
please enjoy the food, the drink, the hospitality. Just mingle, enjoy."
Question: will they allow Hercules to attend? Well, I guess I'll be back. I'll leave with them.
You've got Hercules.
Yeah, I've got Hercules. They can't stop me. I can just summon him well.
Yeah, I'm
What
going to say
about the
that Drax is
invisible
looking
servant?
after Hercules because it's not really his scene.
Ah, fair enough.
But
And that's really handy.
The invisible servant is he with us.
Hmm?
The invisible servant he with us as well. Everyone would know.
You can make him billow your cape as you enter to make it proper epic.
Mm.
Should have got a capability.
As a
I haven't got enough attunement slots left.
You want to be
I need
an
an
artificer then?
Oh yeah.
Get up to 6.
Get naughtyflycape.com.
Well, so the next campaign, everyone's an artificer.
Yes.
I'm
I'd
gonna,
like to attune to everything.
I'm gonna,
Anyway,
I'm going to grab a drink and then just do my usual parties, just stand in the corner.
Mm.
Come on, Graham,
stand
we
in
need
the
to mingle.
corner, just on the outside of circles.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's grab some.
So what's everyone
entrees.
doing?
Mingling, trying to...
Right.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Who you all talking to, bitches?
Let's
Whoever's
have a
there.
look. See, do we recognise anyone? Is Eldith here?
Eldith's
Can she
there.
give us an
yeah.
intro to anyone?
Eldith's there. She doesn't know. She can.
Okay.
She introduced you to like some of the well-known dwarf clans.
That's
and
cool.
that. She introduced you to some members of the Emerald Enclave,
That sounds like a thing.
including Marista Malkin, who says, "Hello, how you doing?"
Hello. I'm just making a note of everyone's name because otherwise I'll forget.
Okay. And she seems like very
Arista.
sort of like
She is
tough.
off.
Yeah, she is a dwarf. But you notice that she's wearing like all sort of greens and sort of like natural clothing.
Does she look like? I'm guessing with the name and the dress, she's some kind of druid, maybe.
More a ranger.
Natural.
Yeah,
Person.
Emerald Enclave
Yeah.
there.
So it is very naturally. Make a history check, Joe.
19.
19. You know that the Emerald Enclave is mainly about, like obviously, it's essentially Greenpeace. But if Greenpeace were all druids and rangers and stuff like that.
Okay.
They're my posse.
That's something I could get behind with.
Guardians of nature and such.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Marista. Well met.
Right.
Yeah, so how clued up are you on this whole situation thing that's going in the...
I know there's some crazy stuff going on in the Underdark.
Yeah.
I've had a few issues with some of my scouts down in the Underdark. I've reported
Do you actually have people go
strange
there?
guns. Hey,
Terrible.
as terrible as the Underdark is, it is still part of the world.
Where
Yeah.
have you sent your rangers, if you don't mind me asking? What parts of the Underdark have you?
All over, you know, outskirts of Gauntlgrim. They don't go too far into, not Gauntlgrim, Gracklestad. They don't go too far into the cities for, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of the races down there are enslave us.
Yeah,
I see Blingdenstone's back on the rise.
they're still doing well.
Well, from the last. I mean,
Yes,
this has gone back a couple of months now.
Yes, you obviously
that's
haven't
right.
heard about
Yeah, we were there recently.
we were there.
Grapplestug
Hey.
then. You obviously haven't heard about Grapplestug then from any reports. Is that it's not there anymore?
I haven't, but
I would
can't say
stay,
I'm
stay clear.
upset
Well
about
clear.
that. Well, see, that's the thing. A lot of my scouts now, they're
Reporting back
well,
dead?
How'd you report back dead?
they're not coming back dead. They're coming back, and you know they're changed up here.
Yeah.
There is
We
one.
actually had that problem.
Yeah.
There's one scout
Got
that
better.
didn't that hasn't returned yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good friend of mine named Sladis.
Sladus.
Yeah, Sladis Vadir. He's a wood elf.
Does that name ring a bell to us?
It doesn't.
No.
He's a good friend. He's been gone a few months now.
Whereabouts was he scouting around?
He was he was just on a mission in the Underdark. I just sent him through there to find something out.
The last time I was in Gracklestug, as I was leaving, it was about to be levelled
Right.
by Demogorgon.
Do we need to...
Okay.
I don't suppose any of your scouts have ever gone anywhere around Neverlight Grove.
A couple have. That's mushroom people.
Yeah. Are you aware
They're
of
the ones that are a little bit...
Aramicus at all?
Aye.
Okay, yeah, there's possible talkings that Zooptmod, the demon princess, I
Yeah,
guess?
sure, why not?
Yeah,
They're all just
demon lord,
lords,
yeah,
or demon-
is attempting to. I'm not sure if wed is exactly the right term, but that's the kind of
It's
general
more of an
ritual.
arranged marriage, really,
Yeah.
than anything.
So that's potentially a very bad thing that you should be
that
aware
could be
of.
terrible.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
So that's be careful of
Watch out for that one.
mushrooms in general, I guess. 'Cause, am I right? Ramicus is a big fungus. Is that correct?
It is.
Big
It's
underground.
the largest living entity on this planet that we know
Well,
of.
She has control of that, then she has control of...
That's a big
That'll
load of
boost
power.
her
that we
powers.
don't- Yeah,
Exponentially, and well,
bad stuff for everyone.
if that happens, there'll be
Mushrooms
nothing
off
that
the
we can
menu.
do. The world will be over.
So that needs to not happen then.
Yeah.
You say nuke it from over.
Just drop a moon on it. That solves everything.
You know what'll happen?
We
It'll be
need
that bit in evolution where they've just got the giant amoeba.
Oh,
And you just got to put head and shoulders.
Selenium.
We just need to find an artificer that can just create a Moab and then we'll fucking
Yeah.
sort it.
It's fine. We'll get one of those. Is it the Netheries, the floating cities,
Yeah.
and just drop it. Do an
Yeah.
Age of Ultron on it.
We need someone that can cast 10th level spell.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm like I'm getting there.
I like how literally the moment you finish that sentence, the whole group just sort of turns to Joe.
I'm,
Joe, can you help?
Well, he's the closest.
I'm 40% of the way there.
We also need to be on the lookout for people that can plane shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I can shift someone temporarily into a harmless demi-plane for a while. It's a start.
Technically, couldn't you just use banishment on us and send us like...
Hey, do you
I
remember
tried that
how
on
we
you.
used banishment on you and it didn't
That was
work?
the first thing I did, and it didn't work. You just came back screaming. Like, as soon as
As soon as you got that,
Yeah.
as soon as you got that
As soon as I
spell.
figured it out.
I do not remember this.
So I woke up one morning, it's like, hey, check this. Boop, you vanished. And then you came back and you were screaming. And
Was I?
yeah.
What did I see?
I'm guessing you blanked it from your mind because it was so horrific. But
Makes sense.
Clearly.
But you're not here, so no matter.
That
I
was-
just cast sending to just complain.
You're still in prison.
Yes.
Or is prison in me?
Okay.
Hey,
Who else are we talking to?
who else do you want to talk to?
Who's about?
Is there anyone that's giving us any eyes?
Yes. Well, in fact, make a perception check.
I'd like to.
Yeah, probably on you on that one.
What would you get?
3.
17.
These are really nice pigs in blankets.
Oh, get me some.
17.
Put some in my
17.
pocket for
You
Achilles.
see,
double fisting me.
you see this dark-skinned human woman just like at the edge of the one of the tables with a glass of wine, just drinking it, just looking at you, like not even trying to hide the fact that she's looking at you. She's there, she's like pure, no one around her, just staring at you
Straight at me or the group of
as a
us?
group.
Someone's looking at us.
Lots of people looking at us. Too.
No, but
When
Strangers,
she
yeah.
sees you look,
yeah,
she starts walking over.
she's coming over. Act normal.
So,
What we do? What we do?
I don't know what to do with my arms.
Hi.
so you are the guest of honor, I suppose.
Wait, no one told you.
Deep
We're,
voice.
we're guests.
Yes, we're guests. I guess.
Yes.
You are. Sorry, you are who?
Oh yes. My name is Davra.
Please shake it.
Davra Jassur.
Thank you so much.
Davra Jasser.
Yes. Charmed.
That sounds
Indeed.
like
And
You
counter
use the
it.
charm.
Make
who-
anyone who wants to make a perception check.
perceptive. 21.
Wow.
Five. Natural 1.
These
Not
pigs
there.
are
Surprisingly.
Natural one. Thank you.
Oh no.
You say anyone who wants to make one, I don't care.
You're not there.
I don't care.
That's fucking cocked.
What are you perceiving?
My prison cell.
Obviously,
What do you get? 21.
2.
5.
13.
Okay,
I
so
am still
very
double
subtly, just on her shoulder, you notice a little brooch that has the symbol of an upside down winged serpent.
Is that, do I recognise that?
I do.
Oh, do you?
I
That
do.
sounds. That looks. Is it sinister?
Oh fucking hell! It is, isn't it? Yeah.
So
Oh, that looks nice. I like your brooch.
oh, thank you.
Where is Nathaniel since he cocked off? Eternally.
And she's there drinking her glass. I don't know why I'm mime drinking when I have
A drink.
a drink.
The wine here is delicious.
Oh, hey! What? No, I am brute! So, today!
It's a Torment City of course is I'm rude.
No, I am brute! It's on the tap. So, you,
Just powered by.
she's sort of there, and she's just, like, quiet for a second, just eyeing you all up. It's like,
We're just like,
so you are the ones that survived the horrors of the Underdark?
With
is that
some of them.
correct?
mostly we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Loosely survived. A couple of attempts.
What
surviving.
interest do you have in it?
I'm just here to understand the situation. As I've
Okay.
As I've been
situation,
informed.
don't.
been informed, the demon lords are now walking this plane.
Correct.
They are.
Well, that's very bad for business. If they
What
were
is
to-
your business?
Graham, she's Zentarism. You don't ask her what her business is.
What was that to?
Let's just say I'm in the business of seeing things done.
Well, we're in the pub trade.
Yeah.
Very good.
You say tomato, we say...
Yeah. Hayden
Potato.
will
Ostrich.
understand this. You don't ask what she does. Trust me.
So
She can hear you, Tim.
Yeah, but
yes, you're not very subtle.
Sorry.
Are you?
if your name's Nathaniel, you
No.
know,
Look,
you're
let's be honest with each other, shall we?
Okay.
I am of the Zentarum,
Okay.
as I'm sure you've heard.
I am.
And I know the Zentarum get a bad rap,
Yes.
but as I said, I'm a businesswoman. I just want to see
Business.
the world keep turning, because when that fails, well, it's not good for businesses.
This is true.
So,
She's not wrong.
King Bruenor has informed me of some of the issues that you raised with the Underdark.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a few
And
issues there.
Issues is a kind of understanding it a bit.
I may be helping.
Can I just take
him.
2 hors d'oeuvres from her
Really?
thing that she's obviously holding?
That's her.
That's
her class.
Or someone walks past, thank you, you're like, I'm trying to talk.
Well, should you need
There's a
any?
cart. Sorry, there's a cart going through all the time.
Yeah, there is. Why have I got this on? It should be like a tavern. or
And
something,
how
shouldn't
big
it?
is a jolly glass?
It's just getting bigger and bigger. Magic.
So,
I am from
One of those goldfish bowls.
I am from the vent. Don't listen to it. That's Maggie.
So-
Okay.
so I I need to. I need.
I am a heavy drinker. I mean,
So,
What sort of aid do you envisage lending
well,
to this
uh,
doomed?
that depends now. It's obviously, like I said, I am a businesswoman, so I won't give more than I can. But it all depends on King Bruenor himself, I suppose, and what his final plan turns out to be.
Hopefully a good one.
Anyway, I must continue with this charade.
Carry on.
Nice
being
And,
meeting you and
walks off.
why is... I mean, I have no disrespect for him, but why is it that King Bruenor is the one that decides what happens and doesn't happen?
Well, I mean, is anyone else really organising anything?
He's the one in charge of the gate down there.
No,
That's
but
true. He has got
if
a
that's
monopoly
one
on the.
person that knows compared to those that don't.
these all seem to be part of the Lord's Alliance.
Mm.
Yeah,
What
therefore-
I'm saying is, do they all know? Because surely they can all lend a helping hand, not just who is in this room or in this cavern right now.
Yeah.
It might take
Well, that's
deals to be done for them to be all brought together.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I expected it as well. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to impose. I was just interested. You guys are the.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh yes. Sorry.
The adoring
Yes,
fan.
my name is Zeron, Lord Zeron Roaring Horn.
Roaring Horn, eh?
Yes.
Ring
Yes.
horn. Wow.
Okay.
Knock over half the table of entrees, it's fine.
I was just.
Cabbages.
I was just wondering. You guys are the guests of honor, the men of the moment.
Yes, the
Yeah,
famed Huntinghawks.
Yes,
Yes, I've heard the Huntinghawks. What a wonderful name.
We have a
Wonderful
tavern
name.
just outside of Waterdeep.
Yes, yes, I've
Well, it's
heard.
actually just in Waterdeep.
Yeah,
alright.
Mm.
So,
And you are in
Lord Roaring Horn. Yes.
Lord
of-
of
I'm just.
nothing.
I'm from a noble family in Waterdeep.
Right.
So yes, yes.
So
It's
what-
very good what you've done with that place. Yes,
Oh, you've
long
been?
time since it's been. I've not been. I've been past. But you know, I've heard good things. I might have to. I might have to step in there. You've got
Have
some
you got the
interesting,
voucher?
interesting
Got the
employees. I hear.
There's a voucher.
It's good for
Ah, thank
For
you.
one drink and a packet of crisps. Or a bottle.
We're doing this well. It needs to be 2 pints of lager.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see you put it in your pocket.
Yes. Well, I'm not just going to hold my hand up. I'm going back to Waterdeep for a while now.
Don't forget it's there.
I won't. Don't worry.
That costs money to print.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have another one just in case you lose that one.
Well, you're very generous. Very generous.
Tim, you're cutting into our bottom line there.
When did he have time to print this?
I don't know.
It was just a leaflet.
Can only be redeemed once per customer.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, what is your part in this?
I've just me and Bruenor go way back, as it were. We've helped each other out in certain things. He's mentioned some issues going down in the
High insight check.
Underdark. Yeah, inside away.
He's a charlatan.
And well, what'd you get?
Natural 20, so 25.
25. He seems.
He's just a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
Quit.
If it's just no.
He's secretly a demon.
I'm pretending to whisper something in your ear so it looks like I'm even.
So I this is the sort of thing that he always comes to me for help with. I mean, I don't directly get involved, but I'm
What do you get involved with?
well helping him with ideas, with support.
Anything
That sort of thing.
material.
Well, if that's what he needs, yes. I
So you're
can
more-
offer him agents or.
Supply and demand, then.
What faction are you with? Are you with the Order of the Gauntlet? Are you with the
I am not. No.
Emerald
No, that's
Enclave?
Order of Gauntlet. You want those guys over there. Emerald Enclave. The stubborn dwarf over there. Stubborn dwarf. That's like saying wet water, isn't it?
Platinum Dragon?
Platinum Dragon.
Yeah, you know.
What? Battlehammer? No.
Yeah, you
I'm
with
afraid not. No.
You're not. What faction are you with? Sorry.
Sorry?
I didn't quite catch what faction of the Lord's Alliance you're with.
Yes, I know.
Could you
I
tell
mean,
us?
I'm not with the Lord's Alliance either. You want that guy over there.
You're not.
No, you want old Arabian.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes?
You sure?
I'm very, very sure.
You seem to be hiding something from me.
Well, I'm sure you're hiding things from me. We have only just met. I'm not going to lay my whole life
You
out.
seem very nervous around here.
I'm not nervous at all. Why would I be nervous?
Your glass is shaking.
My glass is shaking. I'm not even holding a glass.
Exactly.
Is your friend all right?
I don't know, Tim. We have a word.
Yep.
I'll take Tim to one side. But why?
He's
What?
hiding something.
Okay.
Were you having the conversation right in front of me?
No.
I take him aside.
So at this point, it's just like talking to you. It's like, so,
He's,
No,
He's
what,
just-
what do you mean he's hiding?
he's hiding something. He seems shifty about it.
So he's a shifty bloke.
No, I've got this
Should we
feeling.
just leave him to be shifty?
I don't think he's useful.
You don't?
No.
Well, we'll pretend he doesn't exist and go and talk to someone more useful then. These Lord's Alliance. Arabian?
yes.
Should we just go one to one side and talk and then we just turn around and walk?
Yeah.
So nice meeting you.
Oh, yes,
Acknowledge
yes.
it.
I'm sure.
We're going to non walk.
I'm sure we're going to speak again soon.
And so let's go. Damn it! Keller Darkhope. Should have asked that Centauri woman if she knew a Keller Darkhope, because that would have then confirmed that D&D campaign that I did, that person was then actually real here,
No.
because she was part of that group.
I don't remember.
No. I don't know.
Presenter him.
Yeah, but that's like.
Yeah, but I
don't all
could also
know
go,
each other.
oh, how's the weather dragons?
But you could also. That's like trying to ask someone in a wealth pool of staff. That's like going to, I don't know, one random place. Goes, oh, do you know Dave? And they're like, no.
Maybe.
That's like going to an army barracks in Yorkshire and saying, "Oh, do you know Staff Sergeant Miller down in Devon?"
Yeah.
Yes.
They might do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might do. Probably don't.
Let's have a word with this old Arabian person.
Let's have a look at Order of the Gauntlet.
What race was Sauron? Like human? or
Human. So yeah, he's a human.
Human.
Okay.
Was he
so
human or human?
this guy is a half elf noble.
Hell.
Yeah. And he's proudly got the crown of the Lord's Alliance on his surcoat. And he's there and he's like, oh, well, hello.
Oh, fuck
Hello.
There we go.
Who's, sorry, who's this we're talking to?
Lord Arabian Hold.
Horn.
Horn.
How many
Horn.
A's?
H-A-U-N-D.
How many A's?
Horn.
Okay. That's a name.
Yeah.
It's actually hand, but he's just trying to make it so
Oh.
posh.
It's
bouquet.
So,
Actually, hand.
Yes,
You are the fabled heroes of the Underdark.
Well, I don't quite think there's any fables written about us yet.
We are the survivors.
We're the group known as the Huntinghawks.
Am I sure as hell wouldn't call us all heroes?
No.
Well, many heroes wouldn't call them heroes, and the heroes that do call themselves heroes aren't heroes.
Lord Lions.
But what part?
Yeah.
The Lord's Alliance.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Lord's Alliance doesn't... Right.
Yeah, but
Tim, you need to
so
understand
I
that all the other factions
to.
aren't part of the Lord's Alliance. The
I
Lord's
know.
Alliance is its own faction.
I know, but
I missed who we were talking to.
What group?
The Lord's Alliance.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
Their
print a banner.
representative whole.
Yes. So, what can you tell me? Was it as dark and dangerous as they say?
How
Yes.
dark and dangerous do they say it is?
Well, very.
Yes.
Well,
It
what
was
kind
It's
of-
very
in the
dark and
dark, so
dangerous.
it's very, very dark, and we died. So if he was even
Or
died,
two
so
of
yeah,
us
it's
died.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh,
What kind of
fantastic.
action have you seen before?
Oh well.
Any nasty
I'm
paper
sure you
cuts?
understand.
Few.
As a nobleman.
Not a lot then.
So you've
So
seen
you
a
haven't
few
seen
anything.
nasty
I haven't.
parties.
So anything for you is just dark and dangerous.
So-
Yes.
Social damage.
Yes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be one of those that says I'd love to have been down there, and because no, I wouldn't have.
Neither would
I'm not
we.
one of those who would love to face battle because I'm too prissy in my castle. I'm not. But I do love to hear about it, and I do value the heroics of your deeds.
It's
Well,
very.
okay.
It's very.
We're not heroes.
What is the want for a better word?
Horrifying.
Horrifying down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
You ever been chased by a Demogorgon?
Oh, you know that
By
I
a
haven't.
Demogorgon.
by the Demogorgon.
By the
Yeah,
Demogorgon.
There's not a.
The demon.
Well, no, I
There's
haven't.
not, there's
We
not,
hope
there's
there's
not
not.
a shiny Demogorgon somewhere.
Have you ever been chased by hordes of oozes and?
Well,
Literally a tidal wave.
Once-
Don't get more ooze than that.
I was playing a game of polo with the lads, and
Oh,
I'm quite the scorer. So they were all chasing after me, and I had the ball, and
So you're more of the one that will send people down there rather than get your hands dirty.
You're the
type.
one-
well, actually,
you're
I'm
the
not
kind of
the one that's in charge of that. That's Daddy's business, not
I
mine.
see.
Yes.
Mhm.
And your father is
Lord Holland.
Lord Holland.
Yeah.
Can't say I've heard of him.
We're from Tetherian.
The kind of one that will send men
sorry,
to
never
die
heard of
for
that.
something.
Okay.
basically.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should be talking to him.
I actually,
I don't want to either.
well, originally from Tetherian, but now I live in Waterdeep. Daddy sent me out on my own so that I can spread my wings, as it were.
What
Without,
sort of
So
influence
out
do you
on
have
your
in
own.
Waterdeep then?
Well,
What
I'm-
aid can you offer to
I'm a representative of Tetherian and the Lord's Alliance, and I have a nice little estate in Waterdeep, and I can offer some
Oh, you
aid.
sound like you do
And,
so well on your own.
Kind of aid can you offer?
well, I can send some troops if needs be.
Will you be leading them?
Well,
Clearly not.
no.
Just the
I
only
won't
way
be.
to gain experience is to actually do it for yourself.
Well, then I'm going to have to not gain that experience, aren't I?
Stay level 1 forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Daddy will be so
It's
disappointed.
the kind of people that send men to sort out their own squabbles.
Mm-hmm.
yes, unfortunately, that's who I am. But
He's too rich to care, I think, at
Yeah.
this point.
I know, I can hear it in his voice.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Maybe the Demigorgon could be bribed.
Just
Very
slip in
good.
a few platinum to
Very
look
good.
the other way.
Here's 5 platinum.
Yeah.
Please don't annihilate
So-
my city.
2 heads.
Mm.
Flip a coin, 2 heads or a million tails on
Mm.
each arm.
Heads the left half kills you, tails the right half kills you.
Yeah. This lands directly straight up.
Mm.
so they both kill.
Mm.
Well, anyway, it was nice meeting you fellows.
Debatable.
If you ever need anything next time you're in
Sure,
Waterdeep.
was.
Agreed to
A few of them
disagree.
giant statues.
Yeah,
Be
they
useful.
would. That's
No,
fine.
we know
I'm
who's
sure
in
they
charge
would.
of them.
Yeah, we know the black star.
Mm.
We can go straight to the
Well,
straight to the source.
I must, I believe,
Yes, you
I've got
must.
people to mingle with.
Sure you have.
The King's
And he
definitely
sort of
got the wrong
like
thing.
prances off.
You know, he's actually probably got a lot of money. We probably should give him a coupon because he'd probably stay in the pub for quite a while.
No,
I
because
don't
he's
think
got
so.
a lot of money. We don't want to give him a coupon. We want
I
him to
don't
spend
think
all the
he's
money.
useful at all.
It's just.
Yeah. Can we see anyone who looks useful?
There is
Look in a mirror.
there is a guy in pretty much full plate armour.
I'll
That
go
looks
talk to
And
him.
the symbol of a sword being held by a mailed fist.
Order of the
Ring
Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, they were a thing. Is that
How
the
do you know
order?
all these orders, Tim?
You should go on, Tim. It seems more your speed.
Do you remember Rise of Tiamat?
Yeah, you forget you ran a campaign and it had a lot to do with. Twice.
So you go up and speak to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, we're members of the Huntinghawks. We're apparently VIP guests here, and
Oh yes.
we've been told to mingle. Just thought we'd come
course.
over and chat, say hi, see what you know about.
I know only what King Bruenor has told me. That
Told
human
him.
lords are invading the Underdark, and it won't be
Indeed.
long before they invade the surface.
Indeed they are.
Pretty much the gist of it.
We happen to have seen a few of them ourselves.
Yes.
You seem very
Sorry,
content about this.
Hmm?
You seem very content about this.
Well, content isn't the word.
They
Sorry,
seem
you're-
very
you're-
worried.
Your name, sir?
I trust that we will be able to fight anything that's down there.
I mean, fight, yes. Win,
Yes.
perhaps not.
Well, if we don't win,
You haven't got to worry about the
we've
consequences.
tried.
Well,
We're not going to stop this problem in the Underdark by standing up here and having a fucking banquet, are we?
Finally.
Finally.
I wasn't the only one that's screaming that in my own internal monologue.
Sorry, your name, sir?
Sir Laniver Strail.
It's the only
Pleasure to
person-
meet
Just
you.
call you sir.
Can I call you Lanny?
Sir Laniver Strail.
At least I'm not the only one that's thinking it, so that's nice.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you. Look, as much as I hate this banquet, I do understand its purpose, though.
Really, because so far who we've met have just been nothing but a waste of space and time.
Yes, the people are a waste of space and time, but they have the resources that we need, unfortunately.
Not that one over there, and I point to the fucking pretty little prick.
You'd be surprised the Lord's Alliance has some... Oh, well, it's an alliance of the greatest cities of Faerun, so they have that at their disposal.
I don't get why that guy's here. Daddy's got him everything, but the only thing he's missed is his fucking dad.
Is that jittery human over there as well?
Yes.
yeah, what's his deal?
Oh, what?
Lord
Lord Roaringhorn.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say he's an honourable man.
Hmm?
He, if you get on his right side, he will
Just,
be a great friend.
just
And if you're on his bad side,
no,
But
obviously
if he gets
don't
on his
get
bad
anything.
side, then he'll probably kill you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
him
but
personally, or does he
that's
send
like-
out this?
Well, he'll probably do it himself. He's a powerful wizard.
Oh, really?
yeah, so that's like that with
Interesting.
anyone. Get on the good side, I'll help you. Get on the bad side, I'll probably fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why does it make him different?
You just seemed a bit jittery, that's all. Nervous.
Jittery?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It doesn't sound like him.
Seems like something else was on his mind, that's all.
It's not the demigod with like polymorph, does it?
Could be.
Right. Well,
Thank you for your time.
and he downs an ale.
Hmm.
He's like,
Down in one.
If you,
Yep.
if
and
you're,
he just walks off.
if you're in Waterdeep,
He's-
visit the Hunting Hawk.
Bye.
Got a coupon if you want it.
King Bruenor like sort of sidles up to you at this point, and he's had a few. He's like, right,
You're my best friends. I love you guys.
so
On top of the
You're-
skid.
Right, are we going down there? Let's go.
hey,
Demogorgon,
have you spoken to people? Have you
spoken-
mingled?
Yeah.
Spoken to a few.
Unfortunately, yes.
Is there anyone in particular you think we should be seeking out? Who we might
Uh,
have already seen?
And he just points out like the people you've spoken to.
Okay.
Really. He's like,
Yeah.
They've all got their uses. I know that some of them might be a bit questionable.
Yeah.
that one in particular will point out the one that was a bit jittery.
The jittery one.
Yeah, it's like, what's his deal? Apparently he
Lord
knows your
Roy.
YouTube go way back, and the way
Oh,
the way he's acting at the moment.
he's a good
apparently-
man.
The
He's
way
a
he's,
good man.
the way he's acting at the moment apparently is unusual. So
Oh, and that's just how he acts. That's just.
He's just.
I wouldn't call him jittery. He's got his secrets. Everyone's got their secrets, but he's a good man.
Hiding something.
Hey,
Okay.
he is. That's kind of what he does.
Oh, he hides
Secret
secrets.
hiding wizard.
maybe that's the thing. He just knows a lot.
He does know a lot.
Yeah.
He knows an awful
It's not
lot.
necessarily that he's keeping secrets; it's that he's a wealth of
Have
knowledge.
a word.
Hmm. Maybe
Right.
we should buy him a drink later.
I will. This banquet's wrapping up a bit now, anyway. So
So when
you're
do
welcome to stay as long as you want. But I'm gonna hit the sack.
when do we actually do something?
I'll call for you tomorrow morning.
It's not. It's gonna be fucking afternoon.
Sleeping it off.
So if you guys are all right with fast forwarding,
I want to
Speak
go
to
back
the,
and have another word with Zoron roaring
Okay.
on.
all right.
See if I can kind of talk shop, find out wizard wise.
Do the secret wizard handshake.
Yes.
Mage handshake.
Yes. Hello.
Okay. Oh, hello. Yes, I understand that you're quite well schooled in the arcane arts.
Oh yes.
I
I
heard.
am. Yes.
Yes. What particular specialty are you? Or are you more of a generalist?
He is a. He is a
Wizard.
well-known.
Necromancer.
He's well known for his ability in the school of
Magic.
conjuration.
Ah, I see. I'll talk.
Wait. Conjuration.
All right, I'll talk shop with him for a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, so you talk,
Nice.
you talk on for a while, and
Yeah.
he's quite knowledgeable about,
Uh,
obviously knowledgeable
yeah,
about
I'll
magic
ask
and-
him about. Has he ever heard of Leslie Carrawell? I happen to have found a couple of spell books belonging to her down in the end.
Oh, Leslie.
Yes.
How is she?
Her current whereabouts are unknown. Her spell books were found within a was it gelatinous cube or black pudding?
black pudding.
Within a black pudding. So weren't any remains as such, but that's
Well, I
you know,
don't suppose there would be
No.
black pudding. Oh,
I'm
that's terrible news. Terrible.
Yeah, somewhat.
Ugh, what a shame.
Yeah,
Oh, she was a lovely girl.
yeah. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to know her.
Yes.
Hopefully I can.
And it actually looks like he is
oh,
quite hurt by this as well.
oh dear. Yeah, sorry to break.
I've worked with her quite a lot.
Mm.
She's a very good partner.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
so,
it is a
sorry
shame.
to have to break the news to you. But
Still, that's the well,
it's the wizarding life.
yes, very much.
One day you're omnipotent, the next day you're pudding
You
food.
know, Joe, I like you. You're a great guy.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't think I've given you my name, but I'll accept it.
I'll say it over the time you introduce yourself.
Okay.
I'm staying in a room.
As you do.
A room of your own conjuration or one?
No.
It is the spare
one that's
key.
Sorry, this wine is getting to my head.
Here's my room
No,
if you want to come closer.
Maybe you could stop by tomorrow. We can discuss further.
Room 127.
Yes, I've
But unfortunately for now, as I said, the wine has got to my head a little bit, and
Yes.
I must have a little lie down.
You're thinking like I'm
Most
staying
wise.
in room 127.
Good day to you. Good day.
Yes. Good evening and good night.
And he sort of like walks off, and the banquet is
See,
dying
you
down
seem
now.
nice. I don't know what you were talking about, Tim.
People are leaving.
That's funny. I don't sense anything.
Graham, have you got a chess set?
No.
I meant to bring my chess set.
I've got 8.
Here.
Yeah, with me.
Present. I mean,
Why don't you use the contacts of minis?
yeah. That's
I've
what
got an
we'll have
app
to
on my
do.
phone.
Yeah, that's not the same. Right. Yeah, so
Well.
that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to do, or can we fast forward to the morning?
Does anyone else wants to carry on talking to anyone?
No, not really.
I'm going to go and push over Mr. Hound.
Push over.
Yeah.
Just the helm.
Go and give him a shove and run away. I don't know.
Right. He's gone as well. at this
and
point.
shove him over.
Can't shove that hard.
So, the next morning,
I like big
you're
meat
all
hands.
roused, you have your breakfast, the guards come and take
Aroused,
you
you
to
say?
King Bruenor's
Two shreds.
Throne room?
throne room.
Good. Not his bed chambers.
No.
That'd be awkward.
Or toilet.
And
His other throne room.
he says, right, it's just you, him, and some of his advisors, but they're sort of like stood at the back of the room. He's just like,
Hello.
right, so you got to speaking with some of the people from across Faerun.
Yes, few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Here's the issue. I've got a plan.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Uh,
No, we're out immediately.
sorry. Oh,
Sorry, we said.
Sorry,
Right.
flashbacks.
Don't start with
triggered.
Can we literally start? I've got a plan. We do this from the cell.
That was what the laptop was about.
I need 3 gallons of whiskey, 2 chains, and a lamb.
And a
No, I'm out.
There he goes.
Alright.
Like Jared Leto Joker.
It's a very squeaky door.
So anyway, guys,
Very nice plan.
I think if we take an army down into the Underdark, that's not going to work. The caverns are too narrow,
Not well.
but a small expeditionary force. I'm not talking like a group of 5, don't worry.
at least 7.
Group of about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
No, so what I'm thinking is
I
a
need a
small group, 25, maybe 30 people.
Yeah.
5 adventuring
The aim-
parties.
The aim of it is to get to Goldgrim. Not Goldgrim, we're in
Was
Goldgrim.
that? Well, here we are.
The aim of it,
Mission complete!
the aim of it is to get to Graven Hollow.
Okay.
Now,
We need
in
to go
Graven
there.
Hollow, it is a library
Okay.
made by the Stone Giants.
Oh, we met them.
Oh.
Nice guys.
Okay.
So
I've got this.
The thing
I
about-
hold up the stone speaker crystal.
that's not a small gift I
Eh?
gave you.
That's
Well, it's
pretty
quite
useful.
big.
Hey,
I know, it's as big as my arm.
I was waiting for like Graham to whip out his brace and say, "Look what I got!"
anyway, so if you go to Graven Hollow, you'll be able to. Well,
Find a
it's
book.
the greatest wealth of knowledge in Faerun.
Interesting.
We're actually got interest in Graven Hollow.
Yeah, one of our companions has
And
been
it's
through
time
there,
travel
or
abilities.
will be going through there, or is there.
And we haven't been there
Maybe.
yet, but we already have been.
Right.
Yes, we will have
It's-
gone there previously.
Yes.
It's
In the future.
by all accounts, it's a strange place, time-wise. I don't know how it works altogether, but if you go there, there will be record of what happened
Okay.
and how to stop it.
So we're basically just going to
So basically,
cheat code our way into skipping
yeah,
to the end.
Just
this
get the guide.
this
Yeah.
library is effectively millennia in the future when everything that is happening and has happened is written down.
From
so
what
we
I
can go there and
understand,
read the future.
So
from
we
what
need
I
to-
understand, it has everything that's happened in the past, everything that's happened now,
Everything
and
that
things
will-
that could happen
Okay.
in the future.
So we go there, we find the Out of the Abyss source book, and
Yeah.
then we just have all the information that
Yeah,
we need.
so we are literally going to find the
This.
campaign guide.
Sure. That sounds like.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about right now, but
We know exactly what
We-
book we're looking for, don't we? Rebecca?
so anyway, my point is, each of those people that you spoke to has something to offer to my group to go down into the.
Okay.
Now, as
Centurion.
you noticed,
Sneaky.
I understand what you're saying about the Zentaurum. Now, the thing about the Zentaurum is they're the best guides,
Hmm.
because the best way to get to Graven Hollow is through Mantle Dirith. And Mantle Dirith,
The Durgar capital?
it's
Or
not
is
it's not a
No.
Durgar. It's a trading post between Durgar, Drow, Deep Gnomes, and the
It's the free
Zentarum.
for all.
The Zentarum can guide you there,
It's not on the map, Tim.
get you supplies there,
Mm,
get you
Makes
through.
it
That's the
around.
easiest way to get
Okay.
to Graven Hall. Now, Graven Hall itself, I don't know where it is. It's a quite a difficult place to find.
It's okay. We know that we will get there.
That's true. So therefore,
we will
Yes,
get
but
there.
it will also be, do we get there sooner, or do we
Yeah.
just bomb the
Maybe-
fuck away and just happen to come across it in a year's time?
maybe if I do a sending to Leigh and ask how
Yeah.
old we looked, then we'll know roughly how long we need to wander around, and then it'll just happen.
That's
We're
diving,
like old and beardy.
that's delving into something I don't think we really want an answer for.
Mm.
Paradox.
Do it anyway.
It's
Do it.
time paradox.
Do it.
We don't have to go anywhere near Menzo Baranzan, do we?
Hopefully not.
Good.
Mantle
'cause-
Dirith's nowhere near. Mantle Dirith is closer to Blingdonstone than it's on the edge of the Dark Lake.
Oh.
Hopefully Demogorgon's on the other side of the Dark Lake by now.
Mm.
Or
But I mean, you guys don't have to go anyway. You don't have to go down there.
Well, that's a lot.
I mean, we've got a vested interest in trying to find a companion of ours.
yeah, I kind of feel
To be
like
fair though, if we know that we have to go
Look,
to this island,
I
we're
feel
going
like
to be
we've been time
Look.
paradoxed into
Yeah.
doing this right
I'm
now.
quite interested in this library.
Mm.
Look, I'm not going to force you to go down there. Alright?
I think time has made its decision for us.
Yeah, crafty time.
Now, there's another issue that I need to raise with you. And he's sort of like that. And guards walk in, and in between them is one Adam in chains.
Oh, I forgot
There
about
he
it.
is.
Now,
Wearing Louis.
Sup?
you all speak when spoken to.
You are speaking to me.
He just sort of like nods at one of them and they just like punch you in the gut. Worth it! Right, your friend here is accused of attacking one of my citizens on the first day of arriving in town. Now, it's his word versus the word of our dwarf. The guards couldn't see it properly because of the fog cloud, so none of us really know what happened. However, the word of our dwarf holds some weight, I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, compared to a relative.
So, normally something like this would be followed by a swift execution,
fair.
Well, you said it.
but as there are mitigating circumstances and the proof isn't really substantial,
My lord, I may
I
be able
have-
to help with this.
a different punishment in mind.
No, don't get
shit.
involved. This is not your diplomacy. Let them.
I don't have to do
No.
anything.
No.
Let them use their.
What
politics
is your-
diplomacy.
Being a
idea.
paladin, I can do certain things, and
Tim, trust
One
me.
of
Don't
them
worry
is-
about it.
Trust me
I've
when
got a
I
plan.
say it's. Trust me when I
It's
say
funny, I'm going to give you an ultimatum.
it won't make any difference.
Up for a megarum.
You can either be exiled from Gauntlgrim, or you can be taken down into the Underdark as part of this expedition.
Hmm.
and you become Fat Bertha's bitch.
Who?
I don't know.
How did either of those options lead to Fat Bertha? Who the hell is Fat Bertha?
What
Cool.
they call
So what is your choice? Exile, never to return to Gauntlgrim, or
I mean, I'm just here on business.
to be taken into part of this expedition back into the Underdark?
There's literally my two options. Do I keep my stuff if I go?
Aye,
Like all my things?
aye,
My money?
aye.
My clothes?
Well, you're wearing your clothes right now, aren't you?
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Thank God.
Yes.
Just walked in, bollock me.
Great.
The big chastity belt.
Do you know what? Yeah, let's go to the Underdark. I like the
Good.
dark.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So it's settled.
Yeah, you
We have the first member of our expedition.
Wait, what? whoa, I call bullshit. You made it sound like there was loads of people already.
Well, that depends on your friends.
I don't have any. These dickheads haven't even asked about me, have they?
No.
No,
we
actually
haven't.
forgotten you was
I mean, how long have I been in that
You
prison?
can always choose exile if you
Couple
want.
of days.
Do you know what? Do I keep my stuff if you exile me?
Of course.
It's all broken though.
Don't be Tim about this. No, I've said I'll go.
Good. Well, regardless, I mean, exile. We were only going to exile you into the Underdark anyway, so
Oh, it's like exile or death.
death by exile.
Death by exile or exile to death.
Look, we said we were going to exile you. We didn't say which door we were going to kick you out of.
I mean,
Oh.
fair enough, but
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Should we just
why
go back
the
forward?
Underdark?
You know what's going down in there.
That doesn't mean I want to be anywhere near it.
Yeah, but you're the best equipped to
Yeah.
deal with it. You
Yeah.
and your friends.
You
As
can't
much as
I
I
say
hate
knew
to
one of
say
you
it.
guys were groping me.
You can't get lost
Okay,
down there.
sorry.
Yeah.
I had a dodgy cellmate.
You didn't have any selfies.
his feet via tentacle. He's just getting good off myself.
The voice of his help. The voice of
Anyway, I ask that you discuss with the other, with the leaders of these factions and see if you can't get some help. I can't stress enough. The more people that you get helping you, the more support you will have down in the Underdark. And also, I can't stress enough, this whole plan relies on getting the aid of the Zentarum.
Which means they're going to want something in return, being business
I-
people.
I completely expect that they will. That's who they are. However, we're not really in a position to argue with that.
Is there really not anyone else that we could go to?
The annoying
The
thing
Harpers, they like to stick their nose in things
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
right?
They
Where are the
say-
Harpers? This is their job.
The Harpers are part of it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
The Harpers are here. Don't
The
worry.
thing is, the
Oh, there.
Zentrum said that
You
all
see
they
any
want is
Harpers?
for the world to keep on spinning.
Yeah.
But if they don't help, then
The world don't
Look.
keep on spinning.
Here's the thing. I fully expect that they will help. The Zentarum will help. This Davra seems like a very shrewd businesswoman. She knows what she's talking about. However, she also knows that she holds all the cards at the minute.
Maybe
So
we
she
should
will
see
get
them.
something worthwhile out of it.
Maybe we should see them first.
Yeah, forgive me thinking though, but you know, being king and all that, is it not really your place to, you know, ask and offer because you have the things
You're
to
right.
offer?
You're right, I am king of Gauntlgrim.
Yeah.
We're kings of nothing.
Gauntlgrim is not Faerun. I'm not the king of Faerun.
But
We should ask the king of
but
Faerun
we-
then.
Yeah, 'cause
There is no
because
king of
we
Faerun.
are, we
Found a problem
are
with your plan, Joe.
nothing in
Yet.
Faerun, so we have nothing to offer.
Well, there you go, Tim. Just conquer it
But
all.
you do have things to offer.
It's not my oath
Such
anymore.
as
There are certain things you can make offers.
the only
just
thing we
be
can offer is a
creative.
10% off in the bar.
Creative with what you're gonna offer.
Like
15%.
nebulous favours and things that we can easily welch on.
I mean, I can quite easily just lie my ass off and tell them we can give them whatever we want. If you
Do
want.
that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that to them.
Graham, why not you tell them that you can give them some brand new ways of inventing light without having to use magic?
Yeah.
So that-
Yeah.
We know of crimes of yet undreamt in the realms. We have like 15 kinds of like counterfeiting and money laundering and usury.
You ever heard of jaywalking?
Exactly.
Give me
Let
3
me
months, a bar full of ale, and
No,
6 pikeys, I can get this done.
You're in enough trouble as it is.
Fuck
So
that
no.
for
Yeah.
that.
Let me tell you about online pirates.
All
Like
they need,
regular
yes,
piracy,
all
but
they need
with
to do,
no
yes,
risk.
yeah, they all need to do is tell them to get to learn the sending spell, and then they can keep sending people to say, "Oh hi, I hear that you've been in an accent."
Exactly.
Just spam people with it.
Invent them like the Choltian like prince scam.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah.
You wouldn't steal a card.
Maybe we
Okay.
talk to them first before
Yeah.
we talk to anyone.
Kind of. If the whole thing
If the whole
hinges
the whole
on them
thing,
being okay with it, and we
you
fuck
don't
this
have
up.
to all go together, you can all split up.
I like how we're all sitting here discussing inventing new ways of crime in front of a king.
He's like, look, whatever you need to go do to get the Zentarum and
Fine, we've got royal approval.
Yeah. Do you also?
As long as none of those crimes come to Gottlegrim, I don't really give a shit.
Great. Can I be unchained now, please?
Do you have anything of value, information, or other such thing that we can help grease the wheels
That's
with?
part of his
Look.
case, not ours. We can't use his stuff on our own game.
Give you all the treasures in Gottlegrim, no.
Even if it's just some information.
Like what?
We can
We don't know.
offer.
That's what I'm asking.
We could offer them all the treasures in Gracklestug.
Yeah.
Simple case of
Ain't no one
if
gonna
they're
say
taking
no to
people
that,
down
are
with
they?
us, whatever they find they can keep. They go into a fucking
there anything
island that's got
left?
loads of information. Whatever
Dragon's
information
Hold
they
somewhere.
want, they can keep.
Let's talk to the Zentarim.
Well, not being
first.
funny,
We'll
but-
work out what
No matter who you take down with you, I'm sure they're going to want to share the spoils anyway.
Exactly.
Sure.
we're going to need some time to work out what it is we're going to offer these people.
Mm.
Or what it is they want
Yeah.
first.
Well,
Because
sure.
otherwise we could be giving them something way more than they actually.
Yeah.
All right.
How about we just go and ask them?
That's
That's the
a
thing.
plan that actually works.
Let's
and
go
is
in,
been
like,
discussed.
Basically,
Beforehand.
assuming like they will help out
Well, that
because
sounded
they
like
don't
it
have a
did.
choice, and kind of work our way from there,
Okay.
rather than going in and pitching them off and they're like, oh yeah, definitely, yeah, we'll take that.
Well,
Yeah. All right. Let's do that.
they are here, so they obviously have some interest in helping.
Mm.
Or they're just here just to have the biggest dig contest.
We'll do Zentarim first. We'll go there.
Or they're already here.
We'll all go.
Are you all going, or are you splitting up to go to the different ones?
I won't go because I'm scared.
At this point, you're unlocked.
Hey!
Look,
I'll go forward with.
if you attack another
Sauron.
dwarf, next time it won't be exile or being part of this expedition, it will just be straight to the block.
Joe, do you want to do the wizard?
Understood. I will be a
I want
perfect
to-
citizen,
Can
Your
you
Majesty.
Zentarim?
Rephrasing that,
Sure,
I would
I feel
like
like
to
she's gonna be
talk
the-
to the wizard.
I feel like she'll
What
probably
if that's
be the
what he
biggest one
wants?
to actually break down.
Take one for the realms.
I mean, you can try that.
Sure.
Try them. Graham, do you want to go with Joe?
Yeah.
Adam, stay here.
You can cast spells. Close enough.
In the throne room, next to the king.
Honorary wizard. I dub thee.
No, he's not staying here.
See?
Do you want to babysit Adam?
He's not coming with us.
Can't you like put Hercules on top of him or something like that?
Okay.
Like that.
18 to stealth.
Where?
No.
How?
In the middle of the throne room.
He's just suddenly like crouch and start like sneaking away. And we're just like,
Where do you always get that cardboard box from?
At this point, if you're actually genuinely trying, he's the king's just like, put the manacles back on him.
No. I'm literally just gonna go back to the inn, have a wash.
okay.
Okay.
Set
Graham,
hook,
I want to
please,
download
on
an
guard
app
duty.
on your thing, but
You won't be able to because it's not online or anything. And you'll
fuck's
need
sake.
my fingerprint to do anything like that as well.
Well, it's just I want to download a chess app. So, come on, Graham, sort this out.
Unplug it.
But while we're doing that, so before you all go off to talk to various people, we're going to go take a piss break and a downloading chess break. So,
As you do.
yeah,
Are we gonna have to face
Enjoy!
someone in a game of chess?
Hello. You may remember me as Leigh, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from the Euronation station. You may have noticed that everyone else is gone. It's just me and Joe. This is Wizard Chess. So, you go to the room that
Yes.
Lord Roaringhorn is staying in. Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yes, oh, come in, Joe, come in.
Hello, yes.
Now.
So would you like to see me?
Yes,
Continue our conversation from earlier?
of course. Now, I'm not stupid. I know why Bruenor brought me here.
Oh, really?
He's looking to start an expeditionary force to go back down into the Underdark to...
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Well,
Any aid, of course, that you could
I would
offer
be,
would be
of course, happy to
great
help. But all I ask is... Are you familiar with the game chess?
Yes, we do have it on our world.
Yes, fantastic.
I'm assuming the rules
Are you a player?
I have played in the past. I wouldn't say I'm a great player.
Well, indulge
They
me.
have to go easy on me.
Indulge me.
Okay, very well.
Okay. I will go first, if that's alright with you.
Well, hold on now. The rules in our world state that the white pieces go first, and it.
Well, this is brown and grey.
Well, then the grey pieces go first.
Okay. I mean, it does say that's my piece to go first on this wizarding app.
Is it like
So
the
let's-
hollow chess from?
Here you go.
Star
There you
Wars?
go. I will let you go first.
Very well,
On
okay.
hang on.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Forget,
Then.
we didn't have a real chessboard. Yes.
Shocking.
So,
Fancy magic chessboard.
Joseph,
Yes, that's what people call me.
tell me more about this world of yours.
What in particular do you wish to know? It's somewhat different from the world that you're used to.
How so?
For example, question is, what's the same? It's we have little in the way of magic. In fact, we have no magic
No
to
magic.
speak of.
How do you get things done?
Well, we have scientific and technological advancements to replace such magical advantages that you possess in the realms here. So
That seems bizarre.
yes, in some ways it's more.
And yet you've taken so well to the magical studies.
Yeah, well, it's I have had some aid, you could say.
Yes?
Yes.
How so?
Well, certain mentoring along the way, if you will.
Mentoring?
Yes.
Who, pray tell, is your mentor?
Well, you know, as we mentioned, the unfortunate instance of finding the spell books of Leslie has helped me somewhat in.
Ah, yes, poor Leslie.
Yes, it is a sad affair, but
Yes.
here we are.
Ah, very good.
Yes, I often find the surprise offensive is
Yes, very good. I believe that's Relnor's gambit there.
yes. I don't know if it has a name in our world, but generally I'd kind of just go with the flow as it was.
Yes, yes. Well, see, the thing about chess is it's always best to think several moves ahead, but I always find as well that thinking in the moment and reacting to certain things is always very good.
Yes, it's possible to overthink and second guess when often the first impression, first instinct is the correct move.
Yes. But I also find that in playing chess, the longer you spend thinking of a certain move, the more your opponent is ready for it. Whereas if you just move your instincts, then it puts them on the back foot. Do you understand?
Yes, very much so. I think. An interesting play. I see. Ah, castling.
Yes.
Yes, a stout combination of offence and defence.
And other chess terms.
Yes, en passant, I believe, is a thing that can happen.
It certainly can't there.
That's how I think that means you forfeit the game.
Ah.
No. I jest.
So, back on this, you call it Earth?
Yes, that's the name we have for our realm. I'm not sure if there's any more official nomenclature that's used in the realms. I understand that several people. I had a word with Elminster. He seems familiar with the our world.
Elminster. How is the old fucker?
He seemed fairly friendly once we got into conversation.
Yes.
But
well, check, my old friend.
and that's back to interesting. But in fact, in eyeing up the pawn, you have left your defences
yes,
open.
very good. But that is what I meant to do.
Haha. Yes, and
It was a lie.
and thus we find that the end game is vastly soon approaching.
Indeed.
I often find with the games of chess that once the first piece is taken, it's not long before the second and the third.
And thus, it is also like the game of war.
Which I fear we are soon approaching.
Yes, war with the Abyss would destroy Toril. So much has happened over previous years. First, the
Yes.
rise of the Dragon Queen.
Yes, we heard of that.
Then the revolt of the Giants.
Yes, that was a bit of a sticky situation.
Yes.
Have you heard any particulars about that? Who was it, in fact, that resolved that matter?
With the giants.
Hmm.
It was typical, some band of heroes.
Oh, I see. I suppose you've heard the name of such band.
I can't remember the name of them. I know that there was quite a few of them were dragonborn.
Oh, interesting. I see. Having a rather unfavourable check here.
Indeed, I do. You
Can I do it?
put that one in.
I haven't moved either of those.
Pass.
Interesting. It would seem your magical chessboard is not allowing me to.
Oh yes.
To castle.
Well, you see, we're playing Waterdeep rules, where only one player may.
I'm
do certain-
somewhat unfamiliar with these rules.
Well.
It seems that has put me at a grave disadvantage. Damn it.
No, I
Oh
don't.
well. No, I thought because neither of them have moved, have they?
I don't think so.
Oh, I see. Looks like I must sacrifice one of my pieces in order to save the king. I thought that is
Yes,
what the game boils down to.
it is.
The defence of the king.
Yes, and by the king, obviously, we mean, in this case, Torrell.
Yes.
But, as in the game of chess, we must not also overlook those that work at the side.
No, that is true.
For if we focus on one area of the board, we miss the rest.
Interesting play.
Now, what are your plans for if this incursion is defeated?
If it's defeated, what you mean after the demon lords are?
No, so after
Sealed
demon
away?
lords are banished again to the abyss.
Well, that is indeed a question. I believe it behooves some of my companions if we were to search for a way back to our home realm.
Yes. Well,
But currently, the only lead we have on that is the fact that the drow that brought us here have some means, as I've said, of traversing the plains that we are
yes.
unaware of. Thus, I don't really believe you can do that. You are in check, my
very
friend.
good. I'm quickly running out of forces here,
Yes, and indeed places to move.
and you have managed to keep many of yours. That bodes well for the expedition. I would trust your instinct.
I just hope that the sacrifices that are needed to be made in the expedition aren't quite as numerous as the ones that have occurred in this game.
Yes. However, in such a dangerous endeavour, it will be very unlikely that everyone should survive. This is the unfortunate issue that we are faced with.
Quite.
You're in check, my friend.
Oh yes, I see. The chase is on.
Indeed. However, you have more chasers.
For now, but that can swiftly change.
Yes.
Often it's a case of weighing up the relative value of the pieces.
Yes.
And not forgetting the true aim of the game.
Yes. I
Indeed.
feel this game's slipping away from me, if I'm honest with you, Joseph.
Yes, I do seem to have somewhat of an advantage in this case.
Yes.
But that can soon change if a move is made that is not particularly advantageous.
Yes. That was my magical scroll there that came up.
Yes. And I like how the piece magically transformed. It's a
Yes, yes.
fascinating
It's a
illusion.
very mild enchantment. I can teach you it if you wish.
Oh yes, I'd very much like to
Of course.
take this game on the road with me.
Of course.
And thus the turns have tabled.
Very good. But, alas, I do believe we are still reaching the end.
Still at somewhat of an impasse.
There's been a it's been a very interesting game.
Yes.
You are in check, my friend.
I certainly am. Which I would soon like to remedy. It's a perilous chase.
Indeed it is.
See how soon it can slip away from us.
Yes.
I believe your king is soon to be cornered.
I believe he is as well. We call this the chase of death.
A very sinister name.
Yes, indeed.
But I do believe, in fact, that check has been made. And escape is soon going to prove quite impossible if I don't fuck up.
Very good.
Yes. And fuck up I soon shall. Indeed.
Yes.
Ho ho.
Aha. Very.
Yes, I left my queen
well
well protected.
There we are.
Perhaps not well enough.
I believe that is. Well.
Very nearly. Or quite perhaps, in fact, now, mate.
Ah-ha-ha.
The chase has ended.
Very good, Joseph. Very good.
Yes, indeed, a rousing game.
Yes.
You were a formidable opponent. I sense you may have been going somewhat easy on me there.
Well, it was more about the skill and the joy of playing.
Yes.
And with that, I'm happy to pledge whatever it is that you want. As long as whatever you want is this amulet.
Oh, thank you very much.
And he hands you this amulet, and as you look at it, it's just a really fancy, like, just, jewel encrusted amulet. And as you turn it over, it has a symbol of a harp on the back.
Interesting.
And
very interesting
he says,
indeed.
well, of course, but please, wear it.
Oh,
You don't need to attune, don't worry.
Very good. I'll put it on and be like 2 amulets.
Yeah, and he goes,
Very nice. I assume there's some
now,
magical
just do me a
property to
favour.
it.
Yes, just think of the word come.
Oh no, I knew I should have had a chaperone. I'm sorry, I'm not into that kind of thing. It's been a huge mistake, yeah.
C-O-M-E.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. Yes. I will think of the word that is spelled C-O-M-E.
And as you do, from the shadow, a huge hulking figure
Oh no.
steps from the shadow
Okay.
and towers over you. It's like 12 feet tall.
Okay, can I think
It's
go
a
away?
huge. Right, and as you do,
Oh.
and it's this huge sort of like construct.
Is it a
Thing.
shield guardian?
It is a
with
shield
you?
guardian. Hopefully this will be of aid. Of course, I expect that amulet back upon your return.
Oh, yes, of course. And I will very much intend
And-
to return.
Perhaps a rematch.
Certainly.
Well, I believe you have other people that you need to speak to.
Yes. I'll
So,
be on my way. I thank you very
thank you for
kindly.
the game.
Yes, and thank you for this very
Yes.
generous aid that you have
Of
lent
course.
to us.
And with that, you leave the room, and I will call the rest of the people up. You can go up.
You come up. Like say.
Oh, think of another word. I was like,
Anything other than that.
think of the word. Come.
It got really weird, guys.
Yeah, it sounded like
You need the other pad back.
Who won?
Yeah, okay.
Checkmate, DM Leigh wins.
I was DM Leigh. I've got
But I
I've
think
got a
it's
mini
me,
for this at home.
Yeah, I was thinking actually you could just use the
Oh, do you need to do the
monster
thing?
card, can't you? Where's Adam?
It's
Fruit
gonna follow.
swallow.
Wellity.
I take it you don't need this then.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Sorry,
really cool.
Sorry, Graham. Because that was for the banquet, but then as I was doing it, it was like, actually this, it wouldn't make sense.
Does it have a spell in it? Or is it-
Yes, lightning bolt.
Nice.
You can got yourself a magical item.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll see it. Are you rejoining the group?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you guys?
In exchange for sex.
Where are you guys at the minute?
We've probably just gone back to the room,
Yeah.
shall we?
Right, so as you go back to the room, you hear in the corridor just getting louder and louder.
Sounds
Just
like
these
Joe's
loud
really taking one for the team.
footsteps, like from like a huge heavy creature. And then you knock on the door or anything? Or you just walk in?
Can I just go through the door? Like
Well, you-
smash it in?
Are you the cool lady?
You want to just smash through the door?
Yeah.
In a group of highly paranoid,
Alright.
slightly unhinged
So
individuals.
as it comes up, you just
Can I ride this?
sure.
Yeah.
a giant metallic fist
Oh no.
smashes through the door.
Oh fuck! Draw my sword.
Sword's there, and I'm about ready to cast Shatter.
And then,
Like, guys, it's me!
riding on the back of a huge, like 12-foot tall mechanical.
The door's
Human.
only
Yeah!
the door's
It's
4 foot tall.
I've got a robot! We've got a robot, guys! Can ride this thing around the Underdark and kick shit out.
What?
Did you have to sleep with him today?
No, I beat him in chess, and apparently you get robots.
Is that what they call it here? What? Chess.
Yeah.
How is this fitting in the room?
TARDIS.
Yeah, so the symbol on the back of your amulet, you know what it
the
means?
Harper's amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, check it. I've got this cool amulet and a robot. And that wizard guy was a harper. And there wasn't any weird sex stuff.
You sure?
Yeah.
You said that out of the blue, we never asked.
No,
Yeah.
16 on insight check.
there wasn't any weird sex stuff.
Is that what you just keep continuously saying?
Okay,
Wasn't any weird sex stuff, it was all normal sex stuff.
okay.
It's entirely consensual.
Of course, I mean, he is flanked by guards at this point as well, so
Yeah.
they're just like looking at the door, just like,
I'll fix it.
So
Alright.
where
they're
do
in
you
the
keep
room?
the
yes.
robot when we're not
They're not
using
letting
it?
you out of the sight.
I'll just like mentally command it to go and like hunch, like sit down in the
It
corner.
just sort of like drops you off and then just.
Oh, it's out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like one of
Yeah.
those from like Golden Army where they
Because
fold in
wasn't a
themselves.
lot of those tunnels we're going
Yeah.
through, like we had to squeeze through ourselves like wall.
Yeah.
How's it going to get through the tunnels?
Go through
Look,
the
guys,
door.
it's fine if we come across a small tunnel here. Blockules here will just smash his way through. Where's his shield guardian? Own it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at that point, Blockules like looks at the like ruins of the door, and just like, and you think he's looking at you, but it's just like a blank helm.
So I'm just like beside this. Joe, is it following me?
No, it's your imagination.
I don't think so.
It's not sentient.
And as you're looking at it, and he's not, he just goes.
It's fine. It's not sentient. It obeys the commands of me. Just
Okay.
me.
Just you.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
It's just like,
At least it can't be corrupted then.
why has he got lips?
Yeah.
Joe, did you see that?
What? I just like look over and it's like perfectly still. Like,
Oh no.
Okay.
So,
That's gonna
what do you
be-
guys?
We're gonna go pay a visit.
We're gonna go talk to the Zentari.
You're gonna go talk to the Zents.
Yeah.
Gonna go talk to the Zents.
Me and Hayden.
you do that.
Right.
I'm
So
getting
you
some
guys
paint
go off to
and
talk to the
paint the
Zents?
logo on him.
Right. So if you three get no, this one. So you go off to talk
No,
to the
we want
Zents.
you guys to leave so we can play a game.
You guys
of
have to play
solitaire.
Scrabble.
Yeah.
A Twister with the
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want my help, left arm?
Table gets flipped.
Right. So you go to the room that they're.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go to the room that's been designated to, Davra, and she's there, just sort of like sat there, sort of expecting you and waiting for you. Just like,
Knock on the door.
well, I was wondering how long it would take.
Yeah, can you open the door?
But you're already in the room.
All right. We have been sent to ask for aid.
Have you now?
Yeah, so what do you want in return? So we
Yes.
can just get those
I was
over.
wondering.
Now, you know full well that I would love to do this out of the goodness of my heart, but
You don't have a heart?
that's not very good business. Ooh, very good.
Oh my god, just a vampire.
Now,
What a twist.
What is it that you're looking for?
Bearing in
What
mind, you
am I-
did say to us earlier that you're a businesswoman, and as long as this ball keeps
Indeed
on
I am.
spinning, then that's all that matters. But if you don't give us
that is
anything,
correct.
there's a very good chance
Now, I
that
don't
you'll
expect
spin it.
anything up front, of course. However, perhaps there is something you would like to offer me. Maybe a favour. How about that?
Figures. What kind of favour?
Seems reasonable.
To be decided.
we're not going to be leaving until we know what we're actually going to be put up against.
Well,
I don't want anything sprung on us that's going to
no, of course.
Not killing anyone.
persuade what we're actually here to do.
Do that.
Overthrowing anyone, or
No, nothing of that sort.
good because I don't
But
have a
maybe
good record
if-
with that.
For example, if there was an item that I requested,
Right,
would you be able to retrieve said item?
depending on what said item is and where said item is.
Of course, of course.
What is it you're looking for?
Nothing as of yet. I just want to know what limit I have on this favour. It will determine the amount of aid I am willing to offer.
As long as it's something that's not going to distract from our true intention.
No,
and
no.
nothing that's going
This
to
would be after the event.
after. So you're going to give us aid based on a afterthought. You could be giving us minimal aid, and then we find out you want something big in return.
No. My favour will be of an equal value of the aid that I offer.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
Indeed it is.
And hypothetically saying, what is it you're looking for?
And as I've said,
Just
So you don't actually know what you want.
no, not yet.
Inside check.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay, make an insight check.
18.
Okay,
16.
you pretty much gather what she's about to say, which is there are many items that I require, but I would only ask for your help to acquire one of them.
What is said item?
Stone's big as crystal.
Well, it depends.
Shield Guardian Amulet.
Once you make it out
Is that
of
what
the
you've got?
Underdark, which I'm sure you guys will, you seem to be
Squishy.
quite
You seem to
skilled.
know that this item is definitely not in the Underdark.
I know.
Hmm.
There are various items. I'll pick
The
one
thing
off
is
my
as
list.
well, we also
My wish list, if you will.
we also want
Amazon
to
wish list.
maintain a balance in that we don't want to be stealing, killing, or pillaging anyone for this item, are we?
Yeah,
Of course. You will merely be claiming this item from someone who does not deserve it.
So stealing, then.
Well,
More
if you put it that
relieving them
way,
of-
yes.
Liberating.
If it helps,
You mean
the person
relieving
is
them?
dead.
Grave robbing.
Great from it. Great. Not done that for a while.
Perhaps you can purvey as to who this person is, seeing as they are.
Well, perhaps I could.
Got the glowing sword from the grave, technically. Crypt. Tomb.
All you need to know is they've been dead for a long time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Surely this
And they're not
item-
from around here.
Neither are we.
Are they on this realm?
Yes, they are on top.
So this item that you so desperately want that's been apparently just left somewhere for ages.
Mm.
Why is it so important if it's still there and no one else is bothering to claim it?
That's a very, very good question.
And how do we know that this item in your hands is better off in your hands than where it is now?
Another very good question.
Great. How much aid are you going to be giving us in return?
Well, that depends if you're willing to accept my request of a favour.
No.
Nope. Well, then I hope you have another
Didn't
way
say
to get to
no.
Mantle.
I didn't say no.
Oh, I thought you did.
We'll accept your request of a favour.
Very good.
Now what aid do we get in return?
I will give you a band of my greatest subordinates.
Our top interns.
Good to know.
And
Each
how
of
many-
them will know the way to Mantle Dereth. And each of them are skilled in the art of battle.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I have your word?
You have my word.
So can you not actually tell us as to what we are looking for?
The hand in.
I will tell
Too
you
late.
once you return.
I'm just saying because you might be able to ask some questions or find out some very useful information whilst we're down there and finding this item.
Well, I doubt that.
Okay.
It's very far from the Underdark.
No, but there are ways of finding out possibly where it is.
I know where it is.
Great, as long as you
I have
know.
all the information you need. All I need is for you to go retrieve this item.
I have to rob little times.
Fine.
Okay, fine.
I'm thinking big enough. Gonna have to like
Thank
steal
you.
from the gods or something.
Of course.
Probably crown team up.
What's her name?
Davra. Davra Jasser.
Have to hunt down a mood of Ireland.
Like,
If that's all,
Be taken.
I have
no,
one more
current
thing.
level.
of course.
Disintegrate all round.
What do you know of House Misery?
What of it?
Dark vision.
It's
You
a
need to when everything's on fire.
we were brought here at their request.
Okay.
I want to know what they were after exactly.
Well, if I know anything about House Misrum, slaves.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've got.
That's what they tend to trade in.
What does Elvira have to do with them?
I don't know who that is.
She's... how can I put it? She was an agent of them. She was tasked with bringing us...
Well then, I would imagine, knowing House Misrum is the drow house of slavery,
Slaves.
that she was there to bring slaves
Obviously.
to the house to be sold as slaves.
Do you think you could find out what exactly they wanted?
I could definitely
Us,
put
what?
some feelers out in exchange for something.
No, one is enough. We're going now.
Please just drag the paladin out.
Yeah, you're not meant to be
I
doing
think-
favours for bad people.
I'm not going anywhere just yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you leave the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's 2 out of the 5 down.
I'll go to the Lords of Lights guy.
Alright,
Can't remember his name. What was his name?
Lord Arabian Horn.
Yeah.
Hello!
Prissy McDaddy.
It was
This guy you
half
have to
elf,
fuck.
wasn't
He was.
You sound like a ranger group.
Hi.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
You should have a word with that.
Yeah, I'll go and speak with him.
Here you can offer some aid in the coming expedition.
Well, of course, I could. However,
There's always a however.
it's just...
I'm too rich and important.
See, my people...
Here we go.
What do you mean, man?
Let my people go.
I don't know if I should be sparing...
I'm just going to get right up close to him. Let me put it this way. Your people will be dead if you do not.
Right.
You will be dead. No amount of money which you have will help you
Make
survive.
an intimidation check.
All the money in the world can't save you.
So
Graham,
that's
with
because I already
advantage?
have it.
Graham, why try
Disadvantage because
intimidation?
of your face.
Roll a 4, so 15.
Yeah.
That's where he's like,
I rolled a 1, so 1,000,000.
Right.
You say you've never fought in any battles.
Correct.
Every battle that you've heard of will be at your front door. So offer some aid.
Yes, but you see, my
I have a pretty
My
big
point
front
is, why would I not use my men to defend my front door?
Your men, if this battle comes to the surface, they won't stand a chance. At least down there, they might.
Really? Because it sounds like the Abyss is now in the Underdark and you're wishing to get me to send my men into the Underdark. Into the Abyss.
You realise that we're not asking for an entire army down there. We're sending a small expedition.
Yes. And those men will be killed. You will all be killed.
Survived down there once.
Yes, that was a lucky survival. There's no guarantee that will happen again, especially if things are worse than they were before. You may think me as some prissy nobleman, but I do care about my people. I'm not willing to send men down there to die if I don't believe that there's a chance that you will succeed.
If you don't believe we're going to succeed, then this war will come to the surface.
Right.
And then your men will die anyway.
Okay.
So why are you delaying the inevitable?
I'm not delaying the inevitable at all. I'm just... If Bruno wants to send people down there, he needs to send an army.
An army would not be quiet enough. An army would not succeed in what we're doing. Did you even hear what he said we're doing? We're going to the library to find the information.
Yes, very good.
Once we find information, if that information says we send an army, then we send the army.
Right. So while you're all looking up books in a library, what are the demon lords doing?
Whatever they're doing down there,
Exactly.
that's what we're going to find out.
And I'm sorry, but I don't see this plan succeeding.
You will die.
I think that we should be instead bolstering the cities up here.
I've seen what one demon has done to a city.
Yes.
The cities... Did you know what Grapplestug made? What they were famous for making? Weapons.
Right.
Every weapon they had didn't stand a chance.
Okay.
That city was wiped out
But
instantly.
also, Gracklestug didn't have the wizards we have up here. They didn't have the Black Staff. They didn't have Elminster fighting with them. I think we'll be fine up here.
Then you
if
signed
we-
your own death warrant.
Oh, very well. Enjoy your premature death down there.
I'll turn around and I'll leave.
Okay. Right, so you walk out and leave. What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to go and talk to these Ranger Bard people. Ranger
Okay.
Druid people even.
Alright.
After I assume that Joe's told me about them.
Yes.
Okay. So you go in, obviously flanked by dwarves still.
You're not letting that go, are you?
No. You are under close scrutiny.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you go in
looking for
there,
Marista.
and this, you know, this dwarf woman looks at you. It's like, alright,
Hi.
I don't believe we've met.
No,
My name
no.
is Morista.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adam. So, shake the hand.
Rattling of chains.
I'm not in chains.
He's not chained.
Give me some credit, chap.
You're the guy that
Just
attacked one of our own.
Terrible misunderstanding that, and I will apologise to the chap, but these guys won't let me go and do that, so I'm just going to leave it as.
Right, okay.
Yeah, horrible misunderstanding.
Anything you want? Are you going to attack me?
No, I'm not here to attack anyone, like I
Right,
says.
that's probably for the best.
Yeah. No, I'm just here to see if I can get your support on the expeditionary force.
Right.
I could use some of your scouts to help find the way to Graven Hollow. Oh shit.
Alright.
But that was... Okay, thank you.
Look, I know the shit that's going down in the Underdark. Something needs to be done. So, I was going to send them down there anyway. I might as well go as part of the next expeditionary force.
Like I said, I'll
I can spare you my 3 best.
Thank you.
And enough riding lizards for them and your little group of friends, but not for the whole force.
That's
I
fine.
don't need a lizard.
I don't care, I want it. Yeah, thank you very much.
Alright, no worries.
No problem. Like I say, any of them skilled in cartography?
Cartography, no.
No? Right, worth an ask. Figure it probably a good idea someone like make a map of the place.
Did you not make a map on the first time down there?
All up here and I can't draw for shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, we've reached that awkward pause.
we have. So,
Thank you for your help. I'll see you
Walks
around.
away. She just like carries on with what she was doing.
I'm just going to awkwardly stand there for a second, just turn to the little doors next to me. It's like, I think that went rather well. What do you two think?
hey, I think it did. You are ready to go?
Yeah. Pub. First round's on me.
We're on duty. So, come on in.
I go to the pub.
It's part of the contract. They get like a 2-hour drinking break every day.
So,
And the only working hour is you.
I'll go to the Order of the Gauntlet next.
Alright.
What have we got
You going
left?
alone or?
How long have we got left? That's
Not
about
tonight.
still
Sort of the
with
Gauntlet, Zentrim,
We've got the Zents.
Roaring Deep, Emerald Enclave. That was it. That we
So the only ones you haven't got are Lord's Alliance and the Order of the Gauntlet.
I'll do
you.
the
I was
Order.
with you anyway,
Yeah.
so
I will do the Order of the
presume that
Gauntlet.
everyone else is sorted.
It was, what was his name?
Laniver Strail.
The Land of Strail.
Sir Laniver Strail.
Right, remember
So
you've got
you-
very
you-
paladin-y
Lanny-
about
He
this.
lets you in the room and he stands there and goes, right, let's hear it. No, he doesn't. He goes, right, let's hear it.
You presume, or we presume,
Yeah, you know why
no
we're
one
here.
already
Of course, I'm not stupid.
No. So,
We're asking for aid. Can you help?
So far we've
The Underdark
It's a very dangerous place, we
is
know.
dangerous, filled with unspeakable horror and evil.
yeah, we've seen a few.
And that is on a normal day.
We know.
Now,
this.
the demon lords are walking through the cavernous darkness down there. And that will not stand. The Order of the Gauntlet is opposed to the monstrosities of the abyss, opposed to the evils of the Nine Hells. We are protectors of the realm, and if anything, the Underdark, the Underdark has always been seen as a proving ground. Now more so.
Well,
I will aid you. I will send you 5 of my greatest veteran warriors.
that seems fair. Just know that we have seen, what we've seen, 4 these demon lords.
We've actually really only seen one. We've seen evidence of like
Hmm.
loads.
We've seen
Seen one, but
seen the one,
had a lot of presence with
3.
but there's been showings of others, and the one that we have seen we had to run from.
Hmm.
and is arguably probably the worst one,
Yeah.
given his title.
But allow us to prove that we can deal with this.
We've made it down there once before. Barely.
If
That
you make
was-
it back, I will announce you all as honorary members of the Order,
Thank you.
provided that you uphold the morals of the Order.
Unnecessarily as it is, I just feel that surviving is
Hmm.
First.
more of its just due than having some title. There's no
I understand
disrespect,
that.
but just the fact that the general consensus is that you giving aid for us in making sure that this stops now, I feel is the
I
mutual
understand
good.
that, but my knights are very noble and honourable. They'll be they'll be more reluctant to aid you should you indulge in less than honourable things.
Speak from experience where
We'll just make sure we keep them cautious of some members than others.
some of us have learned a lesson the hard way.
I can see that.
Go on, Tim.
And
auto
we're
attack. You know you want
Trying to
Can't unseat.
amend our ways.
I can see that.
I more than some of them bear the scars of that.
And I can see that.
We can see all.
Oh.
being a douche. Hit him in the face.
You have my aid.
Thank you.
Protect. Favourite.
It just seems as this burden has been unexpectedly and unfortunately placed, but we'll do what we can.
Mhm.
Well, it's as King Bruenor said. You are, unfortunately, the most equipped to deal with it. The most experienced to hand.
Has anyone tried getting in contact with Drizzt recently? Pretty sure he used to live down there.
So,
Saving a realm we don't even know.
We'll try our best.
Oddly enough, I probably didn't do this for our own home.
so. And he stands up.
Oh.
Honor.
I'm assuming we're already standing.
He says, Honor go with you, and the light of Tyr.
Just nod and walk out.
Alright, so you walk out. Alright, so you got 4 out of 5.
Not bad.
And a really charismatic bard.
So how did you get on?
If everyone else back in the car, probably the last two, I'll just kick. Well, I can't kick the door down there because it's been destroyed, hasn't it?
I'll kind of try to prop it back
Yeah,
up.
if you pop it over, I push it straight off and the whole thing just goes flies like that.
Oh, just
Pompous,
fix that.
pointy-eared prick.
So how did it go?
Isn't that like the pot calling the kettle black?
Yeah, you are aware you're elf.
I haven't got pointy ears. He'd rather
2 gold, I'll fix that.
that dickhead won't even spare one person. He didn't believe that he believes anybody who goes in there will die. So what's the point? He might as well shore up his own walls and defend his own little house himself.
So what did you say?
I explained the situation. I told him that he needed the help there, and that
Did you try persuasion like
Yeah.
we talked about?
Did you schmooze him?
Did you do the
Yeah.
typical
No.
Graham thing and
You know,
pretend to be
tickle
aggressive, which
lordly,
is equivalent
rundle
like a
and-
little chihuahua with a big frown?
maybe,
Yeah, that's probably
who knows.
Hmm.
He wouldn't even spare one person.
I got the rangers to agree, and we got lizards.
Yeah, well, me and Tim got.
You got the
we
Zents
got
and
Zents
the
and
Yeah.
Order
Order of the Gauntlet.
It shows me if all the people he has at his disposal were like him, then they wouldn't be worth jack shit anyway.
Well, they won't be, that's the whole point. He's like he is because he has everyone to do everything for him. Which means everyone who does everything for him is actually quite good at
I
what they
feel
do.
like someone like that is someone that is worried about that they are not going to be remembered in this.
He'd rather defend his own house at his own gates because he thinks
If that's how he feels, then that's fine. Instead of if one of us falls while we're down there, it'll be a tragedy. But if he dies, it'll just be nothing but a statistic.
Yeah.
Let him be that way.
As I tried to explain to him though, if it gets up to the surface, no matter every person on the planet against his door wouldn't save him.
It's fine.
So he's still like here in the sea?
I would assume so.
Right.
Don't.
No, trust me.
No.
No, because
No,
you've got
that's-
guards
no.
with you.
Which-
Right, guys?
Hey!
Yeah, trust me, these guys will be fine.
Hmm.
Look, it would be helpful if we could get the Lord's Alliance on hand. He's a dick, right?
Yeah.
I think the whole room can agree I'm kind of a dick too.
So,
Hey!
so we're going to send a dick to get a dick.
Exactly.
Well, I suppose you think, yeah.
The only way to understand the dick is to be the dick.
Assholes are going to stick together. I suppose.
Exactly.
Explain
So-
things to him in his terms.
This dick's going to go and prick that arsehole. If you'll excuse me, I'll be back.
I don't mean to, I mean, this is none of my business, I'm just here to
Stop me
stop
murdering
you
people.
from murdering people, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe don't send him on his own.
I kind of
You
want to
guys
see
are
where
gonna-
this go.
You guys are going to be
And
sure.
I'm pointing just like the other one, she's like,
Well,
I
if I go there, then I'll maybe be more inclined to, fulfill the whole death thing to him. So, you go.
Sure.
Probably shouldn't. Unless one of you two guys want to go and chaperone.
I can go and chaperone
Make sure
Adam.
things
What's the
don't
worst that
escalate
could possibly
too much.
happen?
right, so you head off to.
Why do I feel you and me are going to walk back in with like a burning city behind us? Like, well, the worst happened.
Turns out Demogorgon is following me.
So you go to his room.
Yeah.
Just
knock
look
on
around
his
the
door.
corner and you just see these two heads just go thump thump right around the corner.
And just hear from the other side of the door, you just hear a what now? And the door opens.
So, I'm the one you've not met. I'm Adam.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
Yes, by the Hunting
Are
Horse.
you here to try and talk me into offering aid for your useless venture?
No. I understand. I'm just here because it would be nice to have some educated, intelligent conversation.
Okay.
Also, I imagine you have very fine wine. Am I wrong? Or does your reputation for being a connoisseur of the finer things precede you?
Make a persuasion check. You have disadvantage.
Bastard.
I was going to say, even if his face was fine, he's got like 2 guards and he's been in prison for like 2 days.
I'm with him. So.
And I've got no charisma modifier.
You're with the other person that's horribly disfigured. Oh well.
What did you get?
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Yeah, we sent 2 disfigured
I was gonna
people
say,
to
so-
go and do the charisma.
Fugly boys to do.
Oh boy.
Quite, hey, my charisma.
Wait,
They're 4. They're not
Don't I get +5?
Not
That's
one.
it.
Not on there.
Damn,
That's
Damn
a
it,
saving
to be a
throw.
save throw. So,
And that would still make it.
Oh.
It's got a whole band in there, hasn't it?
Is that-
Aurora Borealis.
you're right, I do have the best wine.
Look, hear me out. You don't want to waste your resources on a doomed venture,
Correct.
right? But surely, whoever you send down there can buy time for you to shore up your defences. At the end of the day, you're losing
So
nothing.
what you're saying is that I am not losing nothing. I'm losing fine men who can help me protect my home.
But these fine men, at the very least, can take some of the enemy down with them.
Why is it not?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of the map on the bottom.
Press enter.
I'm pressing enter.
Press 0.
There we go.
Look, ignoring the situation doesn't work. Trust me, I tried it once.
I'm not ignoring the situation.
You're literally hoping nothing's going to happen.
I fully expect things to happen, and when it does, I will be prepared.
So you're a prepper. We have those, that's fine.
Okay.
But every good prepper in history understands that a good defence is an amazing offence. Why wait for the enemy to come to you when you can go to them?
Because when the enemy comes to us, they're going to be on our turf.
Right.
And with our defences that we have spent time preparing, and
And what happens if they
Shoring
come
up.
up from underground, underneath you?
well, we fully expect that as well.
Right. So how are you going to deal with that?
By defending that front.
Right, so you know where they're going to come up.
Probably from one of the holes in the Underdark.
But these are like giant demon lords. You think
Yes.
they can't just burst through the ground? Have you never seen Tremors?
What?
See, that's
What are you talking about?
It's an old tale from our material realm place. Allow me to explain. There was once a valley called Perfection, and they were besieged by giant monsters underneath the ground. And the problem with this was they were under the ground, and the weapons of the people in the valley couldn't penetrate the ground, not even the elephant gun.
What is he talking about?
To be honest, sir, I am just a dumb paladin. I have no idea half the time. I'm just here to make sure he doesn't get into trouble. Having said that,
Literally have 2 guards.
At that point, both the guys are just like,
I joked.
I'm merely trying to help people out that have helped me.
okay.
That's all we're asking is for some aid, even if you even if it's one person. Believe me,
You have to understand
I understand.
where I'm coming from.
I understand
That this
completely.
is a fool's errand.
I understand completely.
But
we
an honest
have-
fool's errand.
We have companions down there that we're looking for. They're lost. We've made friends along the way. Surely that, if you were in our shoes, you were looking for a friend, companion that was lost down there. Surely you'd want to go and look for them.
Buy a new friend.
Surely, if it was a family member of yours, your wife, son, daughter, father, mother, who'd gone down into the Underdark, of some crusade, who was kidnapped by Drow, possibly, and taken, surely you'd want them back. Surely you'd do everything in your power to make sure that they were returned safely to you.
I'm actually just going to sort of subtly fist bump Tim. Just
Yeah, you made him cry.
Yeah, but also, why is everyone so poor?
This is some kind of poor person's crusade I'm too rich to understand.
not to mention.
I am merely trying to protect my home.
You can do that.
Put faith in us.
Give us aid. Let us protect your home from from those in the Underdark. Let us bring back those that have been lost in the Underdark, have been taken from us.
Tim,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
I don't care. I'm scared, Tim. Oh,
You see the scars on my face.
I do.
You
They're
see what-
horrendous.
Our faces. I'm not looking pretty good here.
Yes,
either.
you're no
This
better.
is, you see my eyes. You see my face.
I can't see your face.
This is.
It terrifies me.
It does. It terrifies a lot of people, to be honest.
Yes, I can see why.
Except me, I'm getting kind of used to it.
These are the scars that I have to bear until I can fix the problems that have been down there.
But
You see the mark on my face? That's from a bad decision. I have to amend that decision.
Daddy trusted me with the house, and
Oh God,
I feel I've got into something.
I can't throw any pots. You said
I.
if there's one stain on the carpet.
This was my big chance to prove myself to Daddy.
Then prove to him that you can make the right decision and aid
But-
those that ask for help.
But what if it fails? What if the house falls? But it could have.
That's a chance you're going to have to take. The house won't fall. Your house won't fall. Surely your name will still stand.
That's if you help. If you don't help, you'll just be forgotten.
If you don't help,
Make a straight persuasion roll.
Make.
Do it.
I believe in you, Tim. I believe in you.
Tim.
Oh God!
no.
It was
Oh, it's a good roll as well.
You can take it. What is it?
It was an 18. It's 26 in total.
Tim, will you promise to do everything you can to make sure my people are safe?
I'll do everything.
Will you promise
in
to
mind.
help defend Faerun should you fail down there?
I'll be dead.
I will do everything in my power
Tim,
that I can do.
Tim,
You
I
s-
too have lost loved ones.
There we go. Then help them.
Here we go.
Then here we go.
just like
Oh God, here we go.
you have friends down there,
You got friends up here.
friends that you've lost on the way. I have lost friends too.
And help
I think this could be really lame.
My little cat.
Yeah.
Come on, Elskers.
The Outskirts fucking thing deserves to die.
Oh, he was such a lovely little cat.
Did he have a fluffy tail?
Can we count
Had the
on you?
fluffiest.
The fluffiest. Did he have whiskers? Like long, thick whiskers?
Longest.
Oh, and I bet he liked his it just behind his ear scratching, didn't he? But he used to curl up on your lap, nice and warm.
Don't ruin it.
Why did you run out under that cart?
Don't ruin it.
To be fair, there's cats everywhere.
How does that get to the Underdark?
You should have had animal insurance.
I will help you.
I'm
Good.
literally asking this to the guard. It's like, how
For me, Oscars.
For Meowskers, fuck's sake.
Fair enough. If that's
You must also bear Meowskers.
These guys are going to turn up, they're going to have like cat face tabards or something.
I'll inform the others and Adam
dear.
just slowly back away and
I'm literally just sort of stood there, just like, a cat!
Adam, come on, let's go. I'll just leave
And
it.
as you close the door, you just hear oh, Meowskers.
I don't see why Adam had a problem. Graham had a problem.
A cat!
I love the fact it's like,
Yeah.
your people will die. Meh, your cat's dead. Oh no.
How does a cat getting hit by a cart lead to the Underdark? Where's the link there?
And I'm sorry, but carts only go about
Do you know what?
12 miles per hour. It's like, oh
I don't know. All I know is that I've
You
somehow
went to
managed to
win an
convince him
accident
to give aid, and he's doing it.
I'd like to think it was a team effort.
Yeah,
I was definitely...
yeah, you were there. You were definitely there. Whereas the more charismatic of the group, the bard,
We have a bard.
apparently, yeah,
no. We've got
well, he's more of a fighter, really, isn't he?
Maybe if he
Yeah.
tried inspiring himself.
Who's actually supposed to be half elf. Kinda didn't do his job,
Whoa, wait, hang on, I appear to have missed this. Graham's half elf.
apparently.
When did that happen?
Well, he's never been charmed.
You know, it all came about when he
at a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
essentially when he got turned back from being a ghoul.
Yeah,
Was I there for that?
yeah, you were there.
Probably.
You helped.
Oh yeah, because I cut his tongue off, didn't I?
Yeah, you helped us beat him up.
Because only people with elven blood can become ghouls.
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, we now have that guy as support.
Do you want it though after that?
The quivering mess in the corner, yeah.
Tim,
Hey, he's
Yep.
not coming.
I need to talk to you for a second.
Go on then.
I'm nervous, Tim.
For what?
I don't want to go back in the dark.
Tough, you're going.
Shouldn't have attacked. One of the guards just goes, shouldn't have attacked. Well, whatever his name is.
You don't have a choice. I do.
Walder.
Well, technically, he started it, and again,
Well, it's your word versus his.
and you believe him because he's a dwarf. That's
Pretty much.
racism, sir. Racism.
Adam,
I'm not one charging you with these claims. I'm just
Adam,
the one making
you
sure
will
you
be
don't commit
arrested
again.
I'm. Look,
you will be
You could have
arrested
chosen
again,
exile.
and you will be
to the
exiled.
Underdark.
I'd
rather
probably
go-
See, it
hanged.
was a good exile.
That was the exile. They were going to exile me to the Underdark. I'd rather go with like a group of elite soldiers and
Well,
my friends.
That's what you're doing.
I mean, well, I say friends, you guys. I just want to say this, Tim.
Hmm?
I don't want to die.
You've already
Again.
died once. What else could happen?
It wasn't a good thing, and I'm pretty sure there's some like side effects.
Hey, Joe came back. Graham came back. They're fine.
Before you say you think there's some side effects, make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
You think everything is fine.
Ooh.
Oh no.
22.
Everything's full.
Cool. Everything's fine.
Actually,
Nothing's wrong.
no, I've got proficiency, 25.
Everything's
It's
fine.
fine.
And it's a
Nothing's
saving throw.
Everything's
Fine.
ruined.
This is, I'm pretty sure that everything is fine.
Everyone else is fine.
Look,
You're
just-
alright.
Tim, if I do die,
Yeah. Do you want me to kill you?
what?
If you do die, do you want me to make sure that you don't come back, or do you want me to bring you back?
I mean, bringing me back would be nice, but if you can't bring me
Do you want
back,
me to bring you back alive?
yes. And again, if that's not an option, at least retrieve my body.
Oh?
Tim, don't leave my corpse in a dark, dank, demon-infested hole.
Gotcha.
I do not want to be in the family crypt.
Gotcha.
It's, you know...
Okay.
Do you want us to leave you in a normal position or in a...
God damn it, Tim,
Compromising
I'm trying to have like an emotional connection here.
I
I'm kind of freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. You think I'm not?
You handle it better than me.
Yeah.
I'm having a mild panic attack and have been drinking a lot of
Yeah.
booze.
Yeah.
Ask these dwarves, because I'm pretty sure I've tried to get them drunk. It
Hey.
doesn't work.
It doesn't.
No.
With dwarves.
They've got livers like fucking
It's like
titanium.
elves, they can't get drunk either.
Elves can get fucking wasted.
Yeah, but it takes them a long time though.
No,
I've seen
it
Lord of the
doesn't.
Rings.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a long story. It was a long play.
It's a story in the extended edition of said story. There is an elf who is like undrinkable.
Yeah.
He cannot get drunk.
You
Can't
can't.
drink him. What?
You can drink as much as you want and you can't get drunk.
Yeah, he is literally, he outdrinks a dwarf.
That just sounds like.
It sounds weird, doesn't it?
Alright.
That sounds like a load of hokum.
Yeah.
Well,
But
to
still.
be
And
fair,
in fact, That's blasphemy.
So
You're going to
arrested
jail
again.
for saying that.
Well, we didn't write the play, and it's from our homeworld where there are neither elves nor dwarves.
So what do
Oh,
we
that
know?
makes sense. You don't understand what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, blame Tolkien.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy who wrote the play.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that it's basically 3 films saying that elves are better than dwarves.
What's the film?
It's
It's
like
a long play.
It's like a play made by Minor Illusion.
Yeah.
I thought you said there was no magic in your world.
There isn't.
It's made via technology.
Your world is fucking backwards.
Yeah,
Look, can we leave it before you get arrested again?
they're not going to arrest me.
They might do. You never know.
I'm bonding. I've learned their names.
We've not told you
Yeah,
our
haven't you?
names.
I've been calling you names in my head.
Okay, what have you been calling me?
Debo.
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 You've
Big
been
dwarven,
calling
that
me
means.
Debo.
It's beyond and
Do you
beyond.
understand
Do you
what
not
that
know?
means in Dwarvish?
I don't speak Dwarvish. Wait, that's an actual word?
Of course it is.
Huh. Well, what does it mean?
And I don't thank you for the insult, if I'm honest with you.
What does it mean?
Pretty sure you called his
I
mum
think you
something.
fucking well know what it means.
I really don't. I don't speak Dwarvish.
Maybe if you think about the worst insult there is in common,
Oh wow! You
and then
called his mum.
times it by 5.
You basically called his mum a nasty word.
In which case, I apologise. I shall name you Grushma.
That's all.
Are you fucking serious?
I'll walk away.
How about you just tell me your name and then we should solve this whole issue?
I don't want to fucking tell you my name now.
I just walk back to the tavern and go. Adam's got arrested again.
Do you want me to buy you a drink to make this all go away?
I do.
Kind of
Right.
insulted a dwarf.
I think you need to. Let's go back to the tavern and you can buy me a drink. I think you need to buy me at least 5.
Do you know what? I agree.
Alright.
Yep. Walk in. 5 drinks on the house.
The guy behind the bar's like, no.
Okay then. 15 drinks.
Okay, it will cost you.
Here's 1 platinum.
Okay. Right, and
Wait, hang on. Wait. Where's my
Is-
change?
what?
You're in a dwarf town.
And
He gives you the top
he's like,
shelf
what's
stuff.
all this in aid of? And the guard next to him's like, oh, you never guess what he fucking called me. Like, what's that? He called me a Debo and then a Grushma. And the one behind the bar's like, no fucking way. This little fucking Longshanks called you a Debo and a goat.
Okay, A, Longshanks was an amazing king. I've seen Braveheart. That guy knew his fucking shit.
Another
And B, I am like 3 foot taller than you. I'm not little. I'm also a really big fat man.
Well,
There is no way, shape or form that I
do
can
you,
be called
do you
little.
have any do you have any idea what Debo and Grushma means?
No! I told you
Make
this!
an insight check.
Not bad.
21.
Yeah, they're fucking with
It's like,
Poor cunt waffle here.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
At that point, like the bartender just like cracks, just like, well, fucking done. Says to the guy, and like, yeah, no. Fucking Debo. What the fuck's that mean?
It's actually Spanish for dickhead.
Oh, is it?
What is it?
Oh, cool.
what's
Maybe we just call you a dickhead.
Yeah.
Spanglish.
Anyway,
That's your new name. They're going to
So-
call you Debo.
you guys
So I've got the Lords of
wrap
the
up for the night. I'm guessing after
How
a
do you get that?
busy day.
Something about a cat.
I'm sorry, what?
So, you're called to King Bruenor's hall again.
Oh,
Oh, cock.
do they let me take in Bloculaves?
Yes,
Nice.
Yeah.
The door's big.
they let you take in everyone, including Hercules
Nice.
and Draxus.
Oh wow.
And
The gang's all
Hercules.
here.
And talking of the gang
Yeah.
all being there, the whole
Lee's there as well.
group is there. Like the group of people going with them.
Hey.
What do
Nice.
the Lords Alliance people look like?
Little
They're
dark.
Misty.
Pretty.
Is
Standard.
it just a bunch of tabaxi?
No.
Why would it be tabaxi?
Cat people. He's got cat issues.
Or cat shoes. So it's
So you're thinking there was no cat, it was just a tabaxi.
Could have been.
Maybe. It's his wife.
he King Bruenor is there and he says, you all know the dangers and threats of the world below,
Correct.
and have brought that knowledge with bravery and guile. Even more in diplomacy have you fought the first of the connections, forged the first of the connections that will see the North prepared for what might come.
King of the North.
Don't.
If we survive the coming onslaught, we'll have ye to thank. And no dwarf in Gauntlegrim will soon forget it. You have all the courage and conviction of heroes. Aye! I'll even say you remind me of other heroes I've known from a previous life. Now,
Did they go on a suicidal quest with no hope of victory?
Sure.
all the time.
He hangs around with all the big names.
Wonderful.
He's a big deal.
Now,
We're not heroes.
it's
did
time
he
for you
go
to
in
go.
I don't know. He knows fucking Drizzt. Why hasn't he called him up?
I
Sorry.
can't get all the rest at the minute.
It's
He's
engaged.
he's not answering.
It's in another book.
Remember you have called.
I think Drist is. I don't know.
He's off plane.
He's doing what he does.
He's in the Underdark.
Anyway,
Beholder.
We sorted out
Acquisitions
some
of
travel
property.
arrangements for you to get to where you need to go to be able to enter the Underdark and get to Mantle Dirith. I would say you can just enter the Underdark from Gauntlegrim, but I don't think you want to travel all that way in the Underdark if you can.
No. Most
Just get it.
direct
Plus,
route from
the
Cyprus.
Zentarim know the way from where are you going.
And where are we going?
You're going east a bit.
Come on.
So,
Let's get the map.
that is where we're going to wrap up that part of the session. However, what we have is I've got a lot of little stat blocks
Oh,
for y'all
Oh,
to
good
do.
God.
people.
Right, so, first off, now, I'll do the Veterans of the Gauntlet and the Lord's Alliance Guards, because there are 5 each of those. So I'm going to hand these out, and these are going to be for you. Alright, so, first off, I've got Thora Nabal. Who would like Thora Nabal?
Go on then.
We'll go there.
It doesn't rhyme with Hercules, honestly, I don't care.
Silrian Havanor.
You're having all that.
Are they all just standard fighters, sort of thing?
They're Veterans of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're all the same stat block, it's just they've
I
got
know.
different names, that's
Yeah,
all.
that's what we're going on.
Olaf Rengi.
Yeah, go on.
That sounds like your sort of
Sounds like you.
Olaf Rengi. Elias Draco.
What's the last one? Then we'll toss
Yeah.
it up.
Tamrin Thark.
Hercules, close enough.
I thought it would be because it rhymes with Stark.
Okay. The Lord's Alliance Guard. Splinter Darkmourn.
Oh! Me, sir, please!
Yes, just a cool.
Who are these
name.
ones?
Okay,
Sorry?
so those ones, the ones that you got, I think, are just humans. The veterans, are they?
Humanoid
Yeah.
human, yeah.
Yeah. These are human. These are dwarves. Sorry.
Ah.
Gargathine True Silver.
Sounds paladin-y.
It's like we're all playing like back to school people. Like, you.
Anzar the Brazen.
Well,
Oh, pretty brazen!
I knew full well. Kursil Mantlehorn and Nazrock Blue Axe.
Well, that one's gonna
Oh, that
die.
one's
Fucking hell.
Up Mantlehorn, I guess.
Mantlehorn and.
I just realised this guy sucks.
Yeah.
They got 10 points.
Yeah, 11.
They all
got
I told you, Lords
well,
Alliance
This one's
people.
alright.
Right.
We'll keep them in the back. They can like.
Lord's
guard
Alliance
the wagon.
Spies. I've only got 3 of these. Okay, so Hilvius Haver.
Hunting
These are
hawk.
humans. So these are humans from Yartar, in fact. Zilna Oakshadow and Farrell Killmander.
Killmander!
So you want Killmander,
Oak Shadow!
Oakshadow, and Haver. Okay.
He's like a salamander, but he.
So
Oh, it
I've got
doesn't
3.
suck as much, but come
Would be just the fact that
I've got 3 Emerald Enclave Scouts. I've got Brim. These are all dwarves. Brim Coppervein, Griswalla Stonehammer, and Thargus Forkbeard.
Forkbeard!
Fuck, you beat me to it. What is this? I have one of these ones, so I'm not. Oh, someone else.
So I'll give them to these 2.
Even them.
Well, I've already got like a Hook Horn and Shield Guardian, so.
What was that
Yeah.
one? What was that one?
Trust me, you're going to have more.
Oh god.
Yeah. Now, I'll talk to how we're going to use them later. It's not just
They're all
going to
gonna
be.
go
It's
on
not
our
just going to be
initiative.
everything goes in like that. I will sort it
They
out.
all go on your initiative.
Okay.
All
So,
of mine are ladies.
who's got an Emerald Enclave
Scout.
Let's go.
I've got
So,
Lord's Alliance.
you
and
get
Protection
two
of the Gauntlet.
giant riding lizards.
Oh, large beast unaligned.
Who else have got them? 2 giant riding lizards. You get 2 giant riding
Oh, shit.
lizards,
I'm going to fucking ceiling.
and you each get 1.
Yeah. I'll just ride them around and tell them.
You're
This one's better than the fucking guard.
Okay, we'll get the lizards to protect
Now-
the guards.
The Zentarim thugs.
Lizards
I have
to
got
guard the guards.
8 Zentarim thugs to hand out.
Ooh.
Wow, hey.
So,
I'll take a lady.
Leitris Leitris Ilgarn.
Not sure.
Hard pass.
Sounds evil. Are they all evil? I bet they're all evil.
I mean,
They're
all-
thugs.
They're neutral. They're
Oh,
all neutral.
Okay.
Eandro Alathar.
I like
Primwin Hulk.
Lol.
Hercules. Hey, female.
Celera Dalnor.
No, these all suck.
Gorath Torn.
Yes.
Gorath.
Gorath.
Allegor Moonwhisper.
Sounds elvish.
Lenora Haskor.
Because she's worth it.
Hercules, sure.
Nero Kelvane.
Go on then.
Oh, you've got a Kilbane.
Right,
Come
so
under a
who hasn't
Kelvane.
got one?
It was more
We've all got one, haven't we?
There should be. we've all got
You've got
folks.
2.
Yeah.
two.
Well, so I've got 2 more. I've got Eandro Alathar and Leitris Ilgarn. Who wants to take the last one? Right, now keep these safe. Okay, so what I'm going to say to you
Is that all of them?
is... Yeah, that's all of them.
Oh, okay. Take more.
No, that's it. That's it. Right, so
Look at this
what I'm going to
posse.
say to you is,
Who's the best?
Can we rank
just
them
to
out?
save it being like an all-out fucking war, because there's like 20 odd, like nearly 30.
Yeah.
In fact, I think there are 30 with Draxus and Hercules and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the shield guard in.
Two
And the
fucking
ship
men.
gun. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I'll just be riding them around.
So, when it comes to, so I've looked up different ways of doing this. When it comes to doing battles with these and traversing, when you were in the Underdark before, you were escaping. It was you lot, and that was it. Now you've got an expeditionary force, and you are in charge of it. All right. Now, what I will say is, you need to have someone designated as a lieutenant, not one of you.
Well, just one for all of us, or like do each?
One
need
for all of you.
Okay.
Right, it could be anyone.
Forkbeard.
Hercules. Lieutenant
So-
Hercules.
so-
on
so-
the
But you've got to
Probably one
remember
of the
as well,
veterans,
there
yeah.
are
Yeah.
politics between the different
Yeah.
factions as well.
Yeah.
Feel like
Forkbeard's from the
the-
Emerald Enclave though, so he's
If
good
I
one.
might
Probably one of the
Like
best.
suggest,
the veterans of the Gauntlets.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if I might
those
suggest,
leadery.
Draxus is going with you.
Oh yeah, that's
He can
true.
be a-
He's a
Well,
veteran, isn't he?
Give him
Not
it.
done much to prove it though recently, has
Yeah.
he? Just saying.
He's not had much chance to.
No.
has he?
Well, there was
He's been around.
Hydra.
Yeah.
He wasn't with that. He
Statues.
wasn't with you for the
There's
Hydra.
a
He
statue.
never showed up and helped.
The statues and the times we just stayed at home.
Yeah. Just on for the ride.
Right. So my point
He's
is,
perfect. He sits and dictates.
you have 3 circles. Okay. So if you imagine the big circle here is your scouting circle. So you will decide. We'll sort this out next week, but you'll decide who is in your scouting circle.
Who's scouting?
Then it's like the main bulk of your force, and then the inner circle is you guys and your lieutenant.
Okay.
All right. And what will happen is it'll be a case of the scouts will take out anything that they can, but before they even draw a blade, they will return back to the lieutenant, and he will say, right, you can take him out, or wait for these guys. You guys won't be bothered unless it is like a demon threat or a larger
Something we
threat.
need to deal with.
Yeah. Right. Now, how
Keep all the
battle
fresh.
will work, okay? Because it will only be a case of it will be you guys doing the battle. All right. It will mean that if it's like a lot of things in there, it will just be you guys, and I will just say, right, the people in your, once you've decided who's in which circle, it will be like on initiative 1, X amount of damage is dealt to the enemies.
Mm.
Just to save having to
Okay.
roll initiative for every single
Yeah.
character and all that shit. Alright? There will, however, be times where you can split the group up and some of the suggested things in here are splitting it up, and like some going with Tim, some going with Hayden, some going with Joe, sort of thing, or building little
Factions.
Parties. Sub-parties.
little camps,
Okay.
like little
Supply trains, sort of thing.
no, what's the word it uses?
Outposts?
In
Not outposts, but
fortification? Like,
it uses
Camp?
specific word, and that will make sense.
Encampments?
No.
Relay
I can't
stations?
remember what the word is, and it's going to annoy me now. Use
Brothels.
a because it's got a downtime. Yeah, it is an outpost actually. Yeah,
outpost.
yeah.
Nice.
As a downtime activity, you can build an outpost. All right, so you can keep people there.
Leave people
Because
behind.
if you find any other like refugees or anything like that, then obviously you can do it. However, you do have to remember as well who you leave in charge, who you station there as well, because if you leave it and it's just like 3 Zentrim and a veteran, the gauntlet sort of thing.
I
Yeah.
ain't going to be happy with that.
Veteran will murder the good veteran and
So,
stuff we got.
what I want you to do
Unless
for
veteran goes all
for
full
next
paladin.
week, I want you to decide who is going to be in your scouting party, who is going to be your lieutenant, and who. I mean, obviously, everyone else will be in the main party. Okay,
Cool.
and that's where we're going to end.
Do we have a limit as to how many's in?
I would have a small group in the scouting party,
Yeah.
but remember, you need scouts out front and scouts out back.
So that'll be a spy.
So it'd be a case of the scouts out front will
Spy
be
scout.
maybe a day ahead of you.
Yeah.
And if they come across anything, one of them will run back to you. Discuss it with the lieutenant. If the lieutenant thinks this needs to go to you guys, then it will go to you guys. Okay?
Okay.
I'll point out technically I'll probably be one of the better candidates to go scouting.
Makes sense. Like you and a couple of the other.
But then we would have to play.
But-
we'd have to play the week
What
before.
what I'm saying, Adam, is you guys are all in the centre circle, because you guys are the ones who know the shit. Yeah, you're the leadership of this force.
I don't know, I don't think I do well in management positions.
All right. So with that is where we're going to end tonight's session. So thank you for coming and watching our stream. Thank you for being a friend. Remember, you can subscribe now. We've got a subscription thing. If you're with Amazon Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime subscription.
It's just here.
And what?
Subscribe.
It's somewhere in this vicinity. You can use your Twitch Prime subscription to help us out so that we can get some new stuff to make the show even better.
And do other things.
And do other things as well. If you want to... Also, if you want to see some different things, or, ways that we can improve, ways that we can, something that you want us to do, then let us know. Yeah? Grab us on Twitter. We're on Twitter here. We're on YouTubes, we're on the Instagrams, we're on the Facebooks, we're on everything. We're on Grindr, all of it. Alright, so be sure to let us know what you want, and we'll hopefully be able to do it. Thank you. And don't forget, when you go out there, be careful and love each other. Goodbye. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong.
that with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you are providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.